Hi, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman are giving out their personal numbers. If you call 1-900-909-3700, you can listen to their private phone messages and get their personal number where you can leave them a message of your own. $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Ask your parents before you call. 1-900-909-3700.
If you call me right now, I'll give you my private number.
You call that number, and you'll hear a recording, and I'll give you my personal number if you call that, and we'll wrap.
Dog you've got there. But hold on. In a previous life, he could have been George Washington. Nice cat. Perhaps Annie Oakley. And look at him. Why, it's Napoleon. Reincarnation. What human being was your pet in a previous lifetime? Master reincarnationist E. David Scott will tell you when you call this number. Just answer simple questions with your touch-tone phone. $1.95 per minute for entertainment only. Under 18, get permission. Call now. Learn who your pet was as a human in a previous lifetime.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
What are you doing if this happened in front of your house?
Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
My name is Cecil. I'll sell you gas or diesel cars on my lot. Some of them new, some of them not. I got a tricked out crew. They got one job to do. Tend to your needs, take good care. Make sure they treat you honest and fair. So many deals far and above. One of these babies you're sure to love. Come find a car and we'll do our part. 'Cause I'm Cecil Myers, the dealer with a heart.
Hi, I'm John Brooks, known in the Frisbee world as Crazy John. Imagine you are holding a parakeet. Hold tightly enough to keep him from escaping, but not hard enough to kill him. Of course, you're never absolutely sure where it's going. That's the fun.
No more bacon, no more sausage, no more orange juice, no more coffee, no more biscuits, no more light bread, no more bread, no more scrambled eggs.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. It's The Vibe. Stream Show 213. What's up, everybody? What's good in the Stream Show hood? Did you make it? Did you make it? It's the day after Christmas. What's everybody do? Are you hanging on? Did you make it through all the holiday festivities? You still got some stuff to get to today, like the day after we do our thing around the house. What's up, everybody? How are you doing it? Well, no matter good or bad, it happened. It's over with, but we're past it, and now we're going to get on with life. How's everybody doing here on the midday where I'm coming to you from? That's right. That work whistle still lets you know that even though it's the day after Christmas, it's Thursday. And it is the day after Christmas, high noon, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States, folks. What are you doing for the next 3 hours? Have you had a good morning so far? I was like getting around, making the rounds on a couple of the shows. I saw that Joey C was on, but not on. You had Lou, you had Two Filters and Spider on. And I see, Tom Gully showed up over there. So you had Tom Gully as kind of the third wheel, third mic, whatever you have over there. And I saw Uncle Jack in the chat for the Levy-verse giving Tom Gully stuff. So there seems to be like a kind of weird love triangle there between like Uncle Jack and Tom Gully and all of these guys. So maybe we'll get into some of that talk. But we're going to have a lot of fun for the next couple, 3 hours, folks. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News. I got some stories for you. What are you doing on this day after Christmas, man? You made it. It's Thursday. So now we're heading into a weekend. So I hope you have the long weekend. But hang out with me for the next 3 hours because we're going to do the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News. I'll tack on our Miserable Men news history moment at the end of that. That's where Bob Levy read the news from back in the day on Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio. Are you feeling rough, folks? I did feel a little rough waking up this morning after my Christmas holidays and all. Hung out with the family a little bit, had a little too much to eat and probably a little too much to do everything and all. But what do you say we do it, folks? I'm going to put my goggles on, jump in the chat. Let me know what you're up to. I see there's over 125 chats. So we do the BF Live opening chat family check-in. Then we'll do news. And then we might get into some Perry talk. I got some fresh content from Cyke Labs. I got just for the ladies content for better or worse. I even have some more pricing games. If you see, you had fun with that. So we'll do some pricing games with Guess the Price on some regular everyday items. Like how much does shit cost? We'll get into all that stuff for the next 3 hours, folks. I'm going to hold it down for you. So it is that time. You jump in the chat. Let me know what you're doing. Are you off today? Did you have to go back to work the day after Christmas? Because that would suck if you did. But if you did, I'm going to keep you company. Let me know what you're doing. I'm going to run my element. Here we go. I'm going to it right now. I'm going to my element, and we're going to do the BF Live opening chat family check-in for the day after Christmas. We made it December 26th. It's Thursday. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's great. Let's go and let's create a vibe. We got tons of chat and tons of friends, so let me scroll to the top. I'm even seeing some pretty colors in there, and I have a goal. I'll let you know if you can help me towards that super chat goal. I'd appreciate it. Aunt Esther is always one of the first ones checking in, and today she says, Happy Kwanzaa, heathens. Much love, Hoya and Gano. I can know what you're saying there. She says, be sure to always hit that like button, mother effing like button, suckers. And the third one's always for me. Aunt Esther says, BF Live, let's get our vibe on, stud muffin. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Let's get sexy now as Flex316 checks in from down under in Australia, where it's always in the AM. And he'll let us know soon. What's up, Flex? I hope you had a good holiday, my friend. Space Chief 75 checks in today. Flex316 saying good day. Skull checks in, my friend, checking in. And for any new people that might be joining us today on your day off, maybe you've never seen BF Live or BF Live The Vibe Live, but this is where I mix up podcasting, the things I love about radio, friends, podcasting, and all, and we just hang out and create a vibe here every day with Space Chief 75 saying, hey there, Flex, and Aunt Esther saying Flex316, Skull, Space Chief 75, Hoya. Flex316 says Discord. Did you see the Discord? Are you jealous? Did you miss out? Because the night before Christmas and all through my house, I was wrapping up my gifts, and I played my Andrew Dice Clay CD. I kind of played that, and I invited some friends, members only style. So you got to be checking your members only chats right here on BF Live. Yes, a couple of us were in the Discord. When I got the list, I know it was Deadfool jumped in first. It was Space Nerd, a Kumudgeon, Brian Kowalczyk, and two joints. We watched, we listened to. So that was members only, kind of exclusive thing. I sent out only a members only link, and I wrapped my presents, and we listened to The Day the Laughter Died, the comedy CD from Andrew Dice Clay from 1990. Highly funny, but highly politically incorrect, according to today's standards. What's that, guys? That's 34, 35 years old almost at this point. So it was great just hanging out and making some people part of my tradition. Terry Nee checks in and says, almost January 2nd, let spring begin. Well, come on, I like the optimism. Even though on the 22nd, we just passed the winter solstice and we're kind of really in the throes of winter, I like your optimism, Terry Nee. On Esther says, Terry Nee Hoya. Terry Nee is given the peace sign. No Discord room, says Flex316. Yes, there was. Anyone? We'll take that as a no. Okay. Good morning on Esther. Maybe he was trying to get a party going in there. First chilling with Sack Squatch. Ooh, Space Nerds checking in. Let's do a little Sack Squatch check-in. That's right, our friend Sack Squatch is live. He is definitely a vibe right here, so we like some Sack Squatch right here. Let's check in. Let's do a live check-in on Sack Squatch. Let's look at it. Let's set a vibe right here on BF Live. What you know about that Sack Squatch, Space Nerd? I was watching him too all weekend.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
That's nice. I feel connected to you.
Sack Squatch is a vibe. We're going to be creating some vibes today. Martini Steve's checking in and saying hello to on Esther. What's up, Martini Steve? Checking in on BF Live today.
It's a full U.S. tour, and it's a lot of work. And so we're
Let's see, we got Space Nerd. We got How Is There No Discord? We have 100 Proof Podcasting Discord that I'm part of there, Flex316. Let me find that for you now. Let me find that for you. While we listen to some Sack Squatch, before we get into the throes of the show, I got some great news story for you. Oh, let's see. I got something from Aku. Let's see. What's up? I see Flex. Oh, there you go. I see him checking in. You got my personal one there, Flex. Let me go to 100 Proof Podcasting. For those of you who don't know, we got some general voice channels over there. This link going in the chat right now is for 100 Proof Podcasting Discord. I'll throw that in there as we enjoy some Sack Squatch before we get into the show in a big way.
Or alien or fairy that likes to get lucky and hang out all night.
Oh yeah,
Come hang out with me.
we're gonna hang out during the day and get lucky
Doing a full US
with
tour.
the chat family.
Tickets are in the description. I'm doing this stream to promote the tour.
Let's see. Good day, Flex316. Martini Steve, Gano, and Puffs. Let's get weird, says Sean Riggle. Let's do it, Sean. That's right. Let's get weird. I thought we were chanting, let's get weird. Let's go. Let's get weird. Good day. Are we doing it? We are doing it. Hey, you should start a Discord, Space Nerd. We got one. Come on. Oh, God, Flex316 will be a mess. Let's go. Who else is checking in today? We got Testicle Tiger checking in today on the BF Live opening chat family check-in. Let's get rid of that Sack Squatch right there. Let's keep going, having fun right here. Hang out, folks. I'm going to be here with you for the next couple hours. Let's see. Sean Riggle says pee is stored in the tiger's testicles. Come on. Let me make sure. Dang Lizard's checking in from across the pond. Hey, let's go. How you doing, Dang? Checking in today. 222 says Sean Riggle. 91. Oh, we got numbers going out there. Join me, people. Oh, shit, says the Reverend Wild Bill checking in. Hey, Reverend Wild Bill. Space Chief 75 says, I called that number and the ghost of Corey Haim answered it. Uh-oh. You gotta watch out for that shit, man. You gotta watch out for Corey. That is trippy. A goldfish. On Esther checks in with the most colorful and generous super chat and says, love my vibe family. I love you, Aunt Esther. Thank you, Aunt Esther, for your generous $2 super chat. Let's have some fun today. Let's create that vibe today. Rick James Goldfish. I'm Rick James, bitch. Butt days, says Terry Nee. Did he mention that Felt Dog was indirectly responsible for his death? Uh-oh. Let's get on here. Cecil Myers. You having fun with Cecil Myers in the opening chat family check-in. Let's see. Testicle Tiger still blocked on PCL, Sean Riggle says. Testicle Tiger. Head mod over there. Chops Talk checks in and says, good morning. What's up, Chops Talk? I'm getting ready to get to the news and all the fun we have right here on BF Live every day. Happy birthday, Terry. Okay, I'm going to be driving for a few and listening. Let's see who else is checking in. I'm going to go through. LJ Lowe's checking in. Thank you, LJ Lowe. Thank you for your generous super chat on Friday, or Friday. It feels like Friday because I feel like I just had a long weekend with that holiday. But on Tuesday, on Christmas Eve, thank you, LJ Lowe. Terry Nee says it's happening. We got Get Down. The night bots are running all of our bots. Let me see if I'm going to make sure nobody else new is checked in that I didn't acknowledge. And I'm going to get over to my news desk like Johnny A checked in. Hey, Johnny A. Hang out for some news and let's have some fun. Likes the Chunkster checking in, says Mary Hoya. Well, not exactly. But Hoya just the same to Chunkster. Come on.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Yeah, look who's checking in. It's Cyke Labs. I have a new BF Live. If we get to it, we're going to do a Vibe Whack Package. Whack Package is where I like to take you back and relive some of the days of the Howard Stern Show, some of the good old days. And I don't know how many of you come from the Stern background, but some of you that do will remember Bobo, the crazy guy with the glue-on hair system, the super fan of Howard. And he was a real super fan, and he was totally loyal to Howard, like more so than his wife. And he would talk about all these, the end of the world was coming and all this stuff. So we got a special BF Live Whack Package. We can relive the days of Bobo on the Howard Stern Show. Cyke Clyde checks in, as well as Mrs. Cyke Clyde Ding Dong checks in. I have some great new Cyke Labs content that we're going to be getting to real soon after the BF Live other news, or the not so serious news. Let's see, Cyke's giving all the love. All the love's going around. Sean Riggle's going around. Let's see, I want to make sure I didn't, Spawn checking in. Hey, Spawn. Good afternoon, BF. I don't know which unit dominated more yesterday, the Ravens offense or its defense, during a true season's beatings. How you doing, Spawn? I don't know how many of you enjoyed that, but yesterday, yes, Netflix for the first time played they had some football live on Netflix. So what they had, the Kansas City Chiefs against the Steelers game. That was the first game. The Steelers won there. And then the Baltimore Ravens played the Houston Texans last night on Netflix. And so that went well for me and my team. Let's see. Waiver checks in and says, "Hey, Bobby BF Live, stuffed a bunch of cod today. Good to see you, man. What's up? All right, you're illin' now. What's up, Waiver checking in? How you doing, buddy? Hit that like button. Hit like, yo. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I get everybody in here, and then we're gonna get over to the news desk. Got my boxer ready for Boxer Day. That's right. It's Boxing Day. Hey, nerd. How you doing? 560 pounds landed on one finger and it's broken as fuck. Yeah, Flex, I thought I seen you I thought I seen you mention that you hurt your hand, man. I hope that your finger is okay. Hoya from the Red and Wild Bill checking in on Rumble. Let's see. Pecan checks in and says Goonie Goo Goo. And to you, I say a hearty Goonie Goo Goo to you. Pecan checking in today. Nerd getting the love. Cyke says, I was sick as fuck or I would have jumped in. I'm hoping I'm about to be done with it, though, being that sickness. All right, let's get on with it. Brother, got one. Never knew they could jump so high. Let's go. What we got here? Make sure we got everybody checking in. Oh, Pecan was having fun with Stack Squatch checking in. Tits McGee's checking in. What's up? Happy Boxing Day in the ring. YouTube terms of service. Love to my most romantic mistress, the missus. How y'all doing checking in today? Let's get on it. Flex 316. We got that. Did BF mention Bobo? I'm out of here. Wait a minute. You made the package for me, you knucklehead. Didn't Bobo drag the tickle chair home with him? Yeah, I think that he did want that. And didn't he took it home and didn't he ultimately sell it, or his ex-wife or his wife made him get rid of it or something? He never wanted to get rid of it. Boxing Day was yesterday. I thought it was the day after. Damn it, Flex 316. Let me see. All right. Well, I'm at the bottom. That was the opening chat family check-in, folks. What do you say I get on to some news and some other fun stuff I got prepared for you? But I just wanted to check in like we do on this day after Christmas. We survived it. We did it. Well, let's keep doing it. That was the opening chat family.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves and talk with me. Because we're going to hold it down together for the next 3 hours right here on The Vibe, right here on BF Live 213. So what did you get down with this morning, folks? Did you guys, chat is popping. Chat's popping. That's right. The tickle chair sounds like torture. Space Nerd, we will have to, Cyke Clyde, you know what to do. We'll have to introduce these people to the tickle chair because it's literally quite what it sounded like. They would bring attractive girls. I think I did one with like Maria Menounos, where they put Maria Menounos in the tickle chair and they just strap him in. And Howard just like, he said he was the best tickler in the world. But it was just an excuse so that he could grope pretty women like her. Same, join me. Fucking only me says LOL checking it. Oh, the chat's popping. All right, well, Flex 316. I hope you're having fun. Well, I got a couple news stories for you. We're gonna wrap up Christmas with a couple wrap up Christmas news stories and just some fun, interesting stories. What do you say? I make my way over to my news desk in my studio. This is the Bobby Cronkite, like our friend Pecan says, and I'm gonna run a few news stories for you in the BF Live Other News or the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's do a couple stories with that. That's right, folks. Now, don't fret, because this isn't doom and gloom news that I do here on BF Live. I like to do BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News, because there's a lot of other fun stuff going on in the world that none of the regular news places will tell you about, but I'm going to tell you about it right now on BF Live. Let's see. In our first story, let's go to it. Let's talk about it, folks, since I see it being talked about, and it is the day after Christmas. It is, I went to Wikipedia about this Boxing Day thing. Let's learn a little bit more about Boxing Day, because there seems to be some confusion in the chat. Boxing Day is a holiday celebrated after Christmas Day, occurring on the second day of Christmastide, December 26th, it says here according to Wikipedia. And when is Wikipedia ever wrong? Boxing Day was once a day to donate gifts to those in need, but it has evolved to become part of the Christmas festivities, with many people choosing to shop for deals on Boxing Day. It originated in the United Kingdom and is celebrated in several Commonwealth nations. The attached bank holiday or public holiday may take place on the 27th or the 28th of December if necessary to ensure it falls on a weekday. Boxing Day is also concurrent with the Christian festival of St. Stephen's Day. It tells you in parts of Europe, such as Catalonia, the Czech Republic, and all these different nations, they take part of it. The etymology of it says there are compelling theories for the origin of the term. The European tradition of giving money and other gifts to those in need or in service positions has been dated to the Middle Ages. The exact origin is unknown. It may refer to the alms box placed at the Christian churches to collect donations for the poor. So it's kind of just it's an all-in-one kind of holiday thing. But it's not the day, unless anybody thinks it's not the day to go out and actually hit people and to box people. It just kind of has to do with donation boxes and maybe giving like the day after the actual holiday. Let's see what everybody's saying. Flex 316 lets us know it's the 27th here, mate. Well, there you go, buddy. So it was yesterday there for you. Let's see. I can't watch this and talk, Flex. 26. It's tomorrow already in Australia. I thought Boxing Day was when you go over your neighbor's house and slug them. Well, yeah, if you had like a bad Christmas or something. Like, happy Boxing Day, bitches. There you go. All right. Well, it sort of is. Rewinding at high speed, says Jerry Lahane, checking in late as I get on with the other BF Live stories I have for you here. Well, folks, you know, all the talk in the news for the last couple of weeks has been nothing but these drones everywhere, right? For the last 2 or 3 weeks, it might be a distraction, or it might be this next story I have for you in my BF Live other news story. This one says that fireballs seen over southern U.S. are identified as the satellite remains. So everybody's been seeing all kind of drones and everything in the sky and reporting it. So let's see. It says a series of bright fireballs that illuminated the night sky over several southern states was identified as the remains of a Chinese satellite. A Chinese satellite? Why does it gotta be Chinese? What's it? Witnesses reported seeing a group of fireballs streaking across the sky Saturday night over Tennessee, Arkansas, and other southern states. Astronomer Jonathan McDowell said on social media that the light show was likely the remains of the decommissioned Yaojing Superview O2 satellite burning up in the atmosphere. The commercial imaging satellite was launched in 2016 and was decommissioned after 2 years. Let's watch a little bit of this report and see what it looks like burning up in the sky.
And welcome back, and definitely take a look at this. It was a light show few have ever seen before, but Saturday night, soaring across the Mid-South sky were dazzling points of light, each moving us in a streaking line. WREG's weather expert Max Claypool takes a closer look, unraveling the mystery.
It's been a month of mysterious sightings in the skies, drones over New Jersey, and the source of them is still not revealed. But this weekend, in the skies over the Mid-South, we had a show of our own.
No shit, Tony.
Little dots of
Terry.
light streaking across the sky. The first thought that came to mind, perhaps a meteor shower. But according to astronomer Jonathan McDowell, this is an old Chinese satellite, which was launched way back in 2016, breaking apart and burning up as it enters the atmosphere.
So what happened yesterday night was that a Chinese satellite re-entered over the southern United States.
Jason Farmer shared with us a video he took over Memphis.
Saturday night, my wife and I were leaving the house, and as we were pulling out to the main road, just something caught my eye, some lights off to the left, and as I turned, we saw the object streaking across the sky.
That shit was like comments or
and
something.
So I immediately got my phone out and started to record.
And we heard from viewers all over the Mid-South and saw reports from Arkansas and Mississippi too. This wasn't a surprise to scientists who follow these sort of things.
It was switched off in 2023. And since then, it's been falling around the Earth, just orbiting the Earth, getting closer and closer because of the upper atmosphere. And so yesterday it got low enough that it burst into flames, melted, and the pieces came down.
And they promise there will be even more events like this as other satellites reach the end of their lifespan. From your news leader, Max Claypool, WREG News Channel 3.
Hey, there's some regular ass news on WREG. So yeah, folks, we don't have enough going on in the skies. Maybe that's some of it going on right there. Gina says, or Sean Riggle. JFK Headchunk checking in and says, there was 2 inches of fried rice in Atlanta. Oh, I see what you're doing there. What's up, Headchunk? Yikes, this dude. You talking about me or that guy? What's up? That's good for the environment. Not my news leader. Hey, wait a minute. That guy's not your news leader? Yeah, he was kind of bland there. Well, I got some more stories for you, Martini Steve, checking in. How you doing today on this day after Christmas? Did you happen to see the Ravens game? Because they had a big, gigantic halftime, folks. If you watched the second game on Netflix, it featured Beyonce. Yes, the one and only Queen Bee, Beyonce Knowles, was featured. They did like a big halftime show. And let me see if I got some clips of this. I'm going to show you give you some of the flavor of what happened. You would have thought this was the Super Bowl. I thought this was a bit much, even though it was a Christmas game, and I guess Netflix is looking to make a big splash. They did it in a big way because it says that Beyonce enlists Post Malone, Shabuzi, and Blue Ivy Carter for the live debut of Cowboy Carter songs during the NFL halftime show. I couldn't believe the scale of this thing that was going on yesterday. So this was the second game. Beyonce was all decked out. She'd come out on the field riding on a horse, the whole nine. Beyonce showed out for her native Houston with her highly anticipated NFL halftime performance during the Baltimore Ravens versus Houston Texans game on Christmas Day. For her first live televised performance in 4 years, dubbed the Beyonce Bowl, the singer put on a meticulously confected and executed show, enlisting Post Malone, Shabuzi, confected, and her daughter Blue Ivy Carter to debut tracks from her Cowboy Carter for the first time in a live setting. So let me show you some of this stuff. As always, a bespoke Beyonce performance is shrouded in mystery, and there were rumors that there would be a staggering 20-minute epic. I think it ended up being like 13 minutes. So there were all kind of accounts. They were all speculating. Let me see if I got some pictures of it right here in some of these tweets. Wow, they didn't. Here we go. There you go. That's her with her daughter right there on stage, and you can see that she almost looks like her Beyonce, but she's got Jay-Z's nose. The poor girl. Let's see. Beyonce is appropriating NASCAR American culture. Hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. Let's see. That's funny. I'm interested to see these opinions about this because I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan either. I don't know. Other than Single Ladies, I don't know if I could pull too many Beyonce songs. But she is the queen bee in these pop circles, I suppose. But I could not believe the scale of the show they did. I mean, look at this. They had her on a platform and they lifted her up to the top of the stadium in Houston. I mean, I'm like, this was way too much for just a Christmas game, if you ask me. But they put on a big performance. So Netflix, they bought out there you go, all the bells and whistles for Beyonce's They did it all. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. Cool story. Articulate John Hoyle from On Esther. Beyonce puke says On Esther. See, that's funny. See, I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan either, and the fact that she's like breaking all these records and outselling these other artists, I don't fully get it. She couldn't find a bigger hat, says Articulate John. Yeah. Dolly Parton is rolling over in her grave. Jolene. Skoll says, Beyonce, we got that one, appropriating the culture. Beyonce sucks. I'm ready for the jelly. Well, come on. You ready for the jelly rolls? Is that what you're in? Yeah. Little Lizzo. Ooh, Little Lizzo, says JFK Hedgehog. This officially makes her white then? Yeah, I like that comment, too, of appropriating white culture, because that was a thing the other way for a while, was it not? What's up, Luca Devine checking in? Said Beyonce was trying to cast a black magic spell. She was Black Magic Woman. All right, well, let's get on. I got some other stories for you, Luke and Martini Steve and everybody else joining me today on this midday. Now, matter of fact, we can look forward to summer and better days and everything. We all talk about Bob Levy's pool and how Bob loves being in the pool, and nobody can really be in the pool this time of the year, but we can look forward to warm weather. And there's an interesting story that I pulled about a swimming pool of a construction type I've never seen before. And for more on this, you thought they were going away for the year, folks? Not so much. Let's take it over to the Bikini Report, who's going to tell you more about a special inventive idea and an invention for a pool. Let us know, Bikini Report, about this new pool concept.
New Yorkers can finally look forward to swimming in a spectacular pool in the East River. Yes, for real. It's set to be the site of a long-awaited floating public pool. The project, called Plus Pool, has been talked about for nearly 15 years.
Look at this, folks. Plus Pool. They're actually going to put a pool in the water that I guess you can't swim in. And look at this, it's going to be a pool floating in the heart in New York City.
Years and was finally approved in 2021. And now, Pier 35, near Manhattan's Lower East Side, has been officially announced as the location for the 9,000 square foot, nearly 300,000 gallon public pool. Its cross-shaped design will accommodate up to 300 swimmers at a time and includes a deck area for sunbathing. And as if a giant floating swimming pool isn't impressive enough, get this. It's designed with layers of filtration membranes that won't just make the pool's water safe to swim in, but will also clean over 1 million gallons of the river's water every day. As for the price tag, Plus Pool will cost around $25 million, with over half of that coming from the state's $150 million New York Swims initiative. Do you think $25 million for a 9,000 square foot floating pool in New York's East River is a good use of public funds? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. That's interesting. Maybe you'll be wearing that bikini there. So how about that? I never really thought of that concept where, hey, look, the water's too shitty to swim in. Why don't we just put something, basically a container of water, a pool, a giant pool inside the water that you can swim in? So I'm always fascinated with the creativity of engineers in this world. Space Chief 75 checks in and says, I didn't think there'd be a lot of crossover between NFL fans and Beyonce fans. Was anybody looking for this? It's funny, Space Chief, because I was hanging out with my family during this and halftime, and we were playing it quite loud on TV for my daughter wanted to hear. Certain ones wanted to hear it. But I must say, in general, it wasn't like in the past where you would have like a Michael Jackson or a Prince or something where everybody it wasn't that vibe. And we had everyone in our house from like probably 8 to 60-some years old or something, and everything in between. And no one was really like, ooh, be quiet. I got to really see this Beyonce thing. Let's see, a hot tub. That's a one way of doing it. Tiff is checking in, the lovely 3F Tiff, the Queen Tiff. Let's not be confused with the Tiffany Washington. There are two Tiffs. I saw somebody asking in the chat on Bob Levy's show earlier. There are two Tiffs, matter of fact. This is Queen Tiff with 3 Fs. Where's her boobies? That's a good question, Tiff, because I guess you know yourself that depending on the way the ladies wear these suits sometimes, it accentuates their boobies or it kind of spreads them thin, but I'm not complaining, Tiff. All I need is a mouthful. That's all I need. Good morning, Tiff, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Welcome to BF Live today. A floating pool in the garbage river, says our friend Skoll. Martini Steve, the plus-size pool is for the HIV plus swimmers. Maybe it is. Bone-in or flats. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm a bone-in guy. I like the little drum legs. If we're talking about wings all of a sudden. Let me see. BF is giving us women that look like boys. Look, Terry Need, their Bikini Report's on vacation. I went back into their their timeline to bring you a report so we wouldn't have not have anything. insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Martini C says, cool, I'm going to build a mountain on top of another mountain. How about that? Right there you go. A pool in a pool, a mountain on a mountain. Her abs are working out like a Somalian, and her legs haven't walked an inch. Yeah, what is she doing? Like, everybody is suspicious of those abs there, Wriggle. You're not the first one to note that. Like, people are thinking, what's wrong with that girl's ab? Like, she has some kind of surgery or something weird. That is a tiny bikini. Right, don't swim in the toilet. Swim in a cup that's in the toilet. I like that analogy, Martini Steve. Marsha Brady says, head chunk. Not a fan of the Somalian stomach. Interesting. I think it was because it was in the ghetto. And H-Town. Yeah, Cyke, what did you think about that whole H-Town vibe? Cyke is referring to yesterday, Houston went with an alternate kind of jersey. They had this weird kind of ornate calligraphy type of H in the field, and they were calling by H-Town. They weren't calling themselves Houston yesterday. Hey, there's the other Tiff. See, I told you there were multiple Tiffs. Not to be confused with the other Tiff. Queen Tiff has 3 Fs. This is Tiffany Washington. Hi, Tiff Washington. Hey, Mrs. Honeybee's checking in today on this afternoon. On the BF Live, other news or not so serious news. Hey, Tiff. Let's see. Hey, Tiffany Washington. Hoya from Aunt Esther. So there you go. So that's a story about a pool that they're putting in a river because you can't swim. And it's also kind of a sad commentary when you really, like you said, you're swimming in a cup that's inside of a toilet. When you really think about it from those levels, it's a sad commentary on the condition of the water in the world that you have to do something like that in order to enjoy the water that's there. All right, but I digest. Let me get on with another story. We're going to wrap up the Christmas holidays with a Christmas holiday story right here. Now, I guess people, maybe alcohol and Christmas, I don't know what it was, but in this story it says a baby Jesus statue stolen from a nativity scene was returned with an apology note. Oh, Lord. Somebody didn't want to burn in hell. Let's read how baby Jesus got stolen from a nativity scene. Oh, look, it's for a firefighter. It says, police in Colorado said a baby Jesus statue reported stolen from a nativity scene was anonymously returned to a fire station with an apology note. The Fort Collins Police Department originally posted on social media that the baby Jesus statue was taken from the nativity scene at Old Town Square. Police shared a security image of the Grinch absconding with the statue. That means stealing, folks. The department said in an update that the statue was anonymously dropped off at Poudre Fire Authority Station Number 1 in Fort Collins 4 days after the theft. The statue had a note taped on its face reading, "I'm really sorry. I made a dumb mistake in the moment. It won't happen again." That's why I say alcohol may have been involved with this story. Police said that the business that owned the nativity scene are not seeking to press charges against the contrite thief. So they took it from a business, but they returned it like it was an actual baby surrender at the fire department, apparently. So that's why firefighters ended up holding the returned baby Jesus. There you go. What's up? I see Mr. Crow sneaking in here. How you doing, Mr. Crow? Mr. Crow and me, happy day after Christmas. What's up? Hey, Aunt Esther. What's up, man? It wasn't a stolen baby Jesus. It was a borrowed baby Jesus. Is that right? You borrowed it? I guess that's what it ended up being. It ended up being borrowed. If they wouldn't have taken it back, it would have just been straight up stolen. So there you go. That's a little story we're going to wrap up kind of some Christmas stories with right here. Well, let me close this up. And let's see, I got a few stories. Yes, I do. And then we're going to have our BF Live miserable news history moment, folks. And if you've never been here, this is where I take you back to the days of Bob Levy being the newsman for the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio back in the days with Shuley and all the boys. So we have fun revisiting those days. Let's see. Another Christmas story I have for you. Did you get all your gifts? Did you order from Amazon? Well, I hope that you weren't affected by this, folks. Check out this story. And you can imagine, I don't know if you feel empathy or not for this person, but this says a stressed out Amazon driver dumps 80 packages in a wooded area is what police are reporting. So everybody, people were waiting for their gifts. This is 3 sizable bins of packages, folks, and they ended up in the woods. An Amazon delivery driver dumped around 80 packages in a wooded area in Massachusetts just days before the holidays, police say. The Lakeville Police Department said one of its sergeants discovered the unattended items early Sunday morning while conducting a routine patrol. Upon further investigation, Sergeant Sean Robert determined that they were 3 large totes full of Amazon packages that were spread out several feet into the woods, it said in a statement. Police officers loaded the totes onto a pickup truck and brought them back to the Lakeville Police Department, where they were inventoried about 80 packages. An Amazon delivery driver then visited the police department the following day and reported that they left packages on the side of the road at about 7 p.m. on Saturday because they were stressed, according to the authorities. The packages have since been returned to an Amazon distribution center in Middleborough in southeastern Massachusetts. It goes on to say, at this time, we are not seeking criminal charges and are considering this a human resource matter for Amazon, added Lakeville Police Chief Matthew Perkins. The incident comes as Teamster drivers have expanded their strike against Amazon following the company's repeated refusal to follow the law and bargain. The union claims that Amazon ignored their December 15th deadline to negotiate new contracts for higher wages, better benefits, and safer working conditions. Amazon has held firm, however, insisting they have no intention of sitting down with Teamsters because, in their words, they don't represent any Amazon employees. So there's a story, folks. I don't know. Did you get all your packages? Are you missing something? It might be, let's see, we got sick fuck from Articulate John. The police officer found them, said our friend Skull. Jessica Tiger asked about you. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's see what everybody's saying up here. Hoya from Mr. Crow. It wasn't a story, baby. We got that one. It takes a baby. It takes a baby. Oh, take a baby, leave a baby day. That's right. All right. So there you go. A different way to go postal. So isn't that something? We've seen this with the mail carriers before, and that's just kind of mail and all, maybe bills. But this is more serious. This is your actual packages that people kind of paid money for. But, you know, he just had a stressful day. He must have thought better of it and returned the next day saying, I was stressed. There you go. What's up, dog? All right, let's go with this other story. I got one more story left for you here, and then we're going to do the BF Live miserable news history moment. But there is for the Golden Globes coming up. They've made a selection. They made a selection for new hosts. I'm queuing up something, folks, or excuse my broken English, but I'm queuing up something. The Golden Globes have a new host coming up this year, and for more on that, let's take it to the Bikini Report, who's going to let you know the new host of the Golden Globes. Take it away, Bikini Report.
After a couple skippable years, it looks like the Golden Globes will be worth watching again. That's because Nikki Glazer has been confirmed as the host. It's a great choice, too. In addition to being super hot, she might just be the best roaster on the planet. She's been doing it for years, but she especially stood out at the recent Tom Brady roast. Who else can combine funny and vicious like this?
You were tired, then you came back, and then you were tired again. I mean, I get it. It's hard to walk away from something that's not your pregnant girlfriend. It's tough.
Ooh, that's a tough line.
Hey.
That's a killer line from Nikki Glazer. It's hard to walk away from something that's not your pregnant girlfriend. Holy shit. I will give it to Nikki Glazer. She's a supreme roast joke writer.
To be fair, he didn't know she was pregnant. He just thought she was getting fat. And Tom hates fat. I mean, do you guys know about his diet program? It is so strict, but if you follow it exactly as he does, you too can lose your family.
Damn, I can't wait to see her doing that to Hollywood's biggest stars. But alas, we're going to need to wait a bit. The 82nd Golden Globes are airing on January 5th. Will Nikki Glazer hosting make you more willing to watch the Golden Globes, or could you care less? Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. So Nikki Glazer, who has famously done many of the roasts, and I always liked that she would go on the Howard Stern show after she would do some of the roast, and she would tell you the behind-the-scenes goings on, and she would give you the rejected jokes, or the jokes that were maybe too hot for the air, or they didn't want her to tell, or they got cut due to time or whatever. So LJ Lowe says, I love Nikki Glazer. Her appearances on Jim and Sam were always funny. I knew her from her appearances on the Stern show there, LJ Lowe. But that's what I like about this, because we're all from like different communities. Let's see. Sean Riggle says, fun fact, never trust a man who has never eaten chicken wings. Bill Maher has never had chicken wings, therefore he can't be trusted. Fun facts. I'm going to second that emotion, man. Who don't? Come on, man. That's how more you know from Sean Riggle. He ain't never had no chicken wing before. He must be a communist or something. What's wrong with him? Let's see. She is hilarious talking about Nikki Glazer. She looks like Perry. I think you were talking about the bikini girl there, Terry Nee. School, she's got some golden globes. Yeah, she does. Yeah, that girl. The reporter did. The Brady roast was one of the best, says Space Nerd. Yes, she goes for the jugular, and much like Ricky Gervais, she really has no interest or care in kissing Hollywood's ass in general because she knows that she don't fit in. You know, well, maybe Ricky Gervais felt he did and he didn't want to, but whatever. Like Nikki goes after them. I think she'll go for the jugular, and I think she'll do well. I don't know if they're going to like it, but I think the fans will like it. Well, Nikki Glazer unfriending Bobo was great. There you go. So there's a Pecans Got Memories. So there you go. We'll have to do, we're going to get into the Bobo from Howard Stern show. I have a BS whack package. We can relive the days where they tricked a Bobo into coming to the studio. It was supposed to be like near the 2012, near the Mayan calendar. It was supposed to be the end of the world. And so he was home and he had been prepping for it for years. You know, he was one of those kind of prepper guys. He swore something was going to happen. And so they said, hey man, why don't we call Bobo in? Even though we know he's going to want to stay home, let's test his loyalty, the loyalty to the Howard Stern show or to the world coming to an end. And so he ended up going there and all the fun that went on around that. We'll get into that later on. But now it's time for our miserable news history moment. This is where we take you back to those fun days where Bob Levy was part of the Miserable Men show with Shuley and Mike Morse, and then Mark Burns became part of the show, and then Lenny, all the guys. So let's take you back to those days. Let me read this chat real quick. But BJ says, BF, have you heard Dice's Bill Maher story of when Maher features for him on a tour with Norton opening? Apparently it did not go well. No, I did not hear that, but I understand that Bill Maher used to be funny when he was a comedian, yeah. It's funny, LJ Lowe, how all of these guys kind of started out together, but I guess, you know, for aging and maybe political, choices, they all kind of veer off in their own direction. But I don't know what it is about these comedians like Bill Maher that just get like older and bitter as they get older. It's kind of weird to me. Cheers, Space Nerd from Flex. Sounds like a terrible idea. Ha ha ha. All right. Why don't we do this? I want to take you back now. I'm going to take you back to, matter of fact, it's the same day it is. It's December 26th, which is what today is. But this is the year of 2008, folks. So let's do some math. That's a long time. So let's go back now in time to December 26th, 2008. Bob Levy is going to read the news from back in the days where he was the newsman on the Miserable Men show. And what we like to do here on BF Live, folks, is when you hear Bob Levy mispronounce a word or phrase, you type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, all right? So hang on tight. And let's go for our miserable news history moment right here on The Vibe.
Out inside. You make my life complete.
Miserable Men News with your anchor man, Bob Levy.
Okay, turn it off. Bob's news. Good heavens. Vatican rehabilitation Galileo is going from heretic to hero. The Vatican is recasting the most famous victim of its equestrian as a man of faith. Just in time for the 400th anniversary of Galileo's telescope and the UN-designated International Year of Astronomy next year. Pope Benedict XVII paid tribute to the Italian astronomer and psychic Sunday. Saying he and other scientists had helped the faithful better understand and contemplate with gratitude the Lord's work. Coup declared in Guinea after director death. Conakry, Guinea.
Wait, a coup declared in Guinea. I thought, is that one word? Coup declared in Guinea? I think that's a coup A coup declared.
Military group seized control of airways in mineral-rich Guinea and declared a coup Tuesday after the death of the West African country's dictator. One of the continent's last strongmen. The turmoil raises the protest of violence flaring in the region where neighbors Sierra Leone, Ivy Coast.
Sierra Leone is Sierra Leone. That sounds like a new hip-hop artist or something. Welcome, Sierra Leone.
And Liberia all have been devastated.
Whoa, that sounded like he actually spoke backwards. Let me go back 5 seconds. It acts like he sounded like I rewound it. Lest anyone think I rewound that, folks. That was Bob Levy talking forward. Let me play that again. That for a dynamic chance at Nick Caro. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, LJ. The video dropped out. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know how that happened. Let me see. Here we go.
Sacronomic 100-year-old pharaonic tombs unveiled near Cairo.
I don't know why that happened.
Sacra, Egypt. A pair of 4,300-year-old former Narnarchic tombs discovered at Saqqara indicate that the sprawling necropolis south of Cairo's is even larger than previously thought. Egypt's top
he tries to overread regular words.
Archaeologists said Monday the rock-cut tombs were built from high officials, one responsible for the quarries used to build the nearby pyramids, and another from a woman in charge of procuring entertainers for the piranhas. In the past, excavations have focused on just one side of the two nearby pyramids, the Step Pyramid and King Djose, and that of Unis, the last king of the 5th dynasty. The area where 2 tombs were found to the southwest has been largely untouched. And that's the news.
Oh, God.
2 tombs.
Oh, God.
My favorite thing ever is that after like a year of listening to Bob read and try and spell and pronounce words, he says to me, I think I need glasses.
I do.
Yeah, that's what it is. Bob is a virtual reading rainbow, folks. Oh, my goodness. There you go.
Butterfly in the sky.
I hope you enjoyed that. That was our miserable news history moment.
A look in the book. Reading. Rainbow.
We always like to tag that on the end of the Miserable Live, BF Live, other news.
Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading. Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
I swallow. Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading. Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Reading. Rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
Yeah, let's go. That's how we do it, folks. We do the BF Live other news, and then we tack on our miserable news history moment at the end of it. I hope that you enjoyed that, but now it's time to get on some other fun right here on BF Live. But that was the BF Live other news. Now on with the show with some more stuff. Come on, let's go. And here we are, folks. We're having it. We're doing it. It is the day after Christmas, so I hope and trust that you survived well. Look at that. We must be having fun because we just did an hour of BF Live, The Vibe. 1 hour down, 2 hours to go, but I got plenty of stuff to go for you right here on the sheet of paper that I got next to me. Not as stupid as me. Let's see. How is there never a read-off between Voss and Levy? Combined, they have the intelligence of a boil, says LJ Lowe. I saw your comment saying how O&A bought you kind of Voss, Rich Voss, not being, that's sure, that's some bitch. Come on, Bob, you can't read like you suck. You read. That fucking slur he's got. Let's see. Levy wasn't allowed on O&A, then he was kicked out of the building. Yeah, you see the pattern there, Martini Steve, because anybody knows that Bob's kind of notoriously, that's kind of how he made his exit out of the Stern universe, right? By kind of being pilled up and being angry at people and kind of being told never to come back again and having the police visit his house. LJ Lowe, LJ getting the last from Cyke Labs. All right, well, we're not done having fun. Like I said, that was just 1 hour. We got 2 hours to go. Let me put that date down. And speaking of Cyke Labs, who just said something in the chat, you know, he is a talented guy, and I like featuring his content here in a segment I call Cyke Labs. So let's do that. It is time for, why can I never find it on cue? Never find anything on cue. Time for my friend and yours, Cyke Labs.
Psych.
That's right, folks. I love featuring this guy doing a segment on my show, BF Live. This is the Cyke Labs content segment. Everybody's having fun, like on Esther and Space Nerd with the Cyke emojis, and you can too if you're a member right here on BF Live. So this is where I like to feature my talented friend from Cyke Labs, and I got some great face swaps and some new content for you. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go back and watch the last few that he did, and we're going to take you up to the newest pieces, the latest, greatest from Cyke Labs. And I will caution you, as always, that throughout the entirety of this show, Cyke Labs, a link will be running. So go and click on that, hook him up, give him a like, share, subscribe, and watch some of this stuff at your leisure, folks, because he's got more content than I could ever show on BF Live, and he got some great extended clips over there from back in the days on the Howard Stern Show. But let me show you what I have prepared to show you today for our Cyke Labs content segment. How did that end up being first? All right. How did that end up being first? Let me see. Boom. And then here, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's take you back a little bit. You know, it is Thursday night, folks. This isn't the last time I'm going to see you for today. Tonight on 100 Proof Podcasting Channel with my friend Chris Abels, we're going to hang out at 10 o'clock. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and hang out and watch some fun videos and hang out with you guys. But a lot of times before the show, I look backstage, and this is what Chris is doing. So check it out. This is from Cyke Labs. Chris, come on. We got to do a show, Chris. Let's go.
Så det bra med inga med många amigo då så vi har med ordnen och det är så det
Chris, come on.
Så det man är
we got to do replayables tonight, bro.
Så det man inte har med det och när det går gå för vi lämnar det because of where the bro you can find anything on my cell that they go for the that's the unit there yeah more than model of five here the earlier to put out.
There you go. The first piece of content from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs right here. Hey, I know there's one or two Mike Morse fans out there. And for those you know, back in the day, you might not have been a part of the show or knew it, but Mike Morse was a prolific parody songwriter. Like any situation that came up, Mike could write a song about it and around it, and he did. So for you Mike Morse fans out there, compliments of Cyke Labs, this is a little bit of Mike Morse from back in the day. And this is about Bob marriage situation. And it's called He Gave Her Money. What did you do, Bob? How did you take care of that lady situation you had going there?
I gave his wife a Christmas gift. That lazy fucker didn't shop for it. He gave her money. That's what she got. That's what she got. That's what you got. He made a call. Yeah. What a retard.
That's Mike Morse doing a fun parody song about how Bob was too lazy to buy a gift, so he gave her money because that's what she wants. There you go, our talented Mike Morse right there. We do. Popke's checking in. How are you doing, my friend Chris Popke? Happy Boxing Day from Canada. It's the holiday day after Christmas where Stuttering John fights everyone in the Dabbleverse. I thought he only fought people in the Dabbleverse on days that end with Y. Thanks for clearing that up for me, Chris Popke. How you doing there? Merry Christmas and happy Boxing Day. Hoya Space Nerd from Matt checking in. I saw you check in, Matt, with the bones up. With the Midday Freaks. How you doing, Matt? Checking in on this day after Christmas, buddy. I hope you're doing well. 100 says Flex 316. Oh, hey, Space Nerd from Popkey. Matt's getting the bones up love from Aunt Esther. He's like a way less weirder version of Weird Al. Oh, you're talking about Mike Morse. Mike Morse. Let's see. Little less weird. Popkey getting the love. What we got? He gave her $500, but she would only take 250. Oh my God. Let's see, 24/7. Yeah, Bob threatening. You know, the name of Bob episode today was the 24-hour stream. But I had a feel. I'm like, is Bob really going to do a 24-hour stream and run from 10 this morning until 10 tomorrow? But then, as I listened in a little bit, he's like, oh, wait a minute, we'll like do that this weekend. We're going to put it off or whatever. Let's see, Krispy Kreme 2. Deadfool's checking in today and says, I'm watching now and in an hour. Back. Get it? He's saying that because that is a classic line because he was hanging out when we listened to Andrew Dice Clay the other night. Deadfool was in there. I'll call you an hour. I'll call you an hour. Back. Get it? Dunce. Oh my God, that was so politically incorrect. So much fun. You got to be looking out for your members only links right here on YouTube because that's how I'll let you know when we're gathering on Discord. And the next thing I really want to do is I want to watch Windy City Heat, the Perry Caravello movie, with anybody that cares to join me. So look out in your YouTube membership chats and notifications for that coming up. Let's see. Deadfool getting the love from Chops Talk. John got me on the 23rd, says Tits McGee. You didn't have to wait. All right. Let's see. Deadfool's getting the Hoya and the love. I have never known anyone to want to fight so many people. Stuttering John is a dolt. You're right, Space Nerd. And he still has that teenage, like, kind of a playground mentality. Like, he's going to call you names. And he thinks he has enough strength and enough time to kick the entire world's ass. Like, anybody that might disagree with him or challenge him, he actually thinks he has and that's what you do as an almost 60-year-old man. He is stuck. Matt's getting the bones up from Deadfool. Sean Rickles says, Gilbert Godfrey as Andrew Dice Clay is the best. I did got Dice Godfrey on here. Chow! I think I got some of that in my BF Whack package. I did that one day. I did Dice. Let's see, where was that? How far can we go? Howard Stern, Crack at Bob. Son, do. I had some of that. Bonaducci. Going way back. I got all kinds of stuff. Beetlejuice, Richard Simmons. Howard Stern, I'm looking for, where's Gilbert? G-I-L. There it is. I got it right here. Let's watch a little bit of that. We'll do like an impromptu watching of a little Gilbert Dice Godfrey, because you're right. Gilbert Godfrey was a frequenter on a lot of these shows, but this is how Gilbert Dice Godfrey. Let me go a little, here we go.
Man, Robin is naked this week.
It's wardrobe, Howard. These aren't real. You know how we got that makeup guy back there?
They're looking
this
good.
Is my protest. I'm not going to put on a top until the hostages come home.
Robin is holding her breasts hostage in that tight little outfit. By the way, is the hostage situation over yet? Because my nail has grown some more. You notice? Everyone at home, grow your nails.
That nail's about 3 different colors, Howard.
Yes, it is.
You say you're growing it. You're not washing it.
I kind of feel like Bart Giamatti, you know? Maybe I got some kind of heart problem.
I don't know. Maybe we ought to put you on one of those treadmills and do a stress test.
Listen, Robin, I am really excited.
Yes.
Gilbert Dice Gottfried. All right? This should be wild. Here he is, Gilbert Dice Gottfried, everybody.
Yes! The first appearance anywhere!
The first time anywhere. Formerly with the Cowsills, Gilbert Dice Gottfried. Here he comes, man.
He looks like he smokes.
Hey, Robin, you better... Hey, that smoking stick is really working. He really looks like a smoker. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, you know what's great about Gilbert Dice Gottfried?
What?
All his tics and mannerisms. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Where's that head-shaking thing Dice does?
Is he old enough to smoke?
I'm doing it.
I mean, look at him.
No, he's doing
Look at how great he is.
I think we're experiencing his first cigarette.
I think he's going to vomit. But
And just like everybody knew about Dice was the, he would do the spit thing, oh, let's see. Look at this.
The whole Gilbert Dice persona is so wild with the.
Look, wait till how long you see he's being funny as shit, and he hasn't said a word yet, but yet he's capturing what we don't kind of do with Dice at the time.
Smoke.
It's amazing how he can tag in the crowds, though, with this shtick.
You know, Robin, a lot of people said, well, Gilbert... A lot of people said, will Gilbert Dice Godfrey, will people want to see him?
Isn't it amazing how it's all cigarettes, this new act?
Nice to see him without the yarmulke, too. I'll tell you that. But, you know, a lot of people said, will Gilbert Dice Godfrey be able to pack in the stadium?
Yes,
It's like
yes.
the other Dice.
Will the people respond to him in the same way?
But I think his cigarette stick is as funny as the real Dice. I really do. Just watching him is funny.
All right, I know, bro. Look, Deadpool, he hasn't said a word. He's been out here for like 2 or 3 minutes. He ain't said a word yet, and everybody's laughing.
Say anything.
Hickory dickory.
Hickory dock.
There you go.
Hey, how's it going, sweetheart? Oh!
You know, you were so irreverent. You were really just so
Hey, Robin, are you wearing any panties?
Now, Hickory Dickory Dock, you look
Wait a minute.
All right.
Maybe I should leave because,
because
Dice is here.
Yeah, well, you know
Maybe
what?
I should protest.
Well, it's just that your breasts will probably be the brunt of a lot
Hey,
of
what
jokes.
are those, your breasts?
Oh! Ooh!
Hello.
Hey, you got nipples on those?
Hey, now, let me ask you something.
You're so insightful.
Dice has epilepsy.
With Tourette. Dice with Tourette.
It's like an epileptic fit. No, come on, seriously, Dice. You have been under attack.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, you know, you say what you do is an act.
Well, how do you feel about that Saturday Night Live woman?
How is she, some kind of slut? Oh!
You don't like her, right?
Hey,
There you go. Oh, there you go. So it's like 17 minutes. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but rest in peace. That was a funny thing. We're supposed to be doing Cyke Labs. That's kind of what we're in the middle of, and we got distracted by a little bit of extra fun here. So let me go back to my Cyke Labs folder right here that we're in the middle of. Let's do Cyke Labs. Our Cyke Labs made us talking about Gilbert and all that stuff. So let's see. Let's look at the next thing I have for you. After I had the Mike Morse thing, I have another piece of cool, fun face swap content from Cyke Labs during my Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live. Let's check out this El Levy Grande Mucho. Fat Bob Levy.
Fat people are slow. Awfully slow. They're always late for everything. Especially late for work. At work, they do only half of what other people do. So their normal coworkers have to make up for them. They leave a trail of destruction wherever they go. They cost society a fortune. To sum it up, fat people should earn less.
Fat people. That's according to.
It's time for Bob.
That's according to Big Bob. Fat people should earn less, according to Bob Levy. There you go. From the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. We have Space Nerd saying Morse verse. Robin is so beautiful, she sparkles. Yeah, she always had that tight hairdo. It was a long time before she had like a more feminine hairdo. She had that lesbian do for all those years, everybody called it. Pecans laughing, which is good. And no seats, says Flex 316. That's always a common thing. No seats. All right, well, you got El Levy Grande, Mucho Fat Bob. What do you think? Did you ever see this? Well, let me show you a commercial, folks, first. Let me do a commercial because I got to raise some money here for BF Live to keep the vibe alive. So after these messages, we'll be right back.
Liberals, bedrooms, diners. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market. Montgomery is just like a mini mole. Oh yeah, come shop with us. I said flea market. Montgomery is just like a mini mole. Hey, you heard me. Come shop. Liberals, bedrooms, bad mess. We got it. You feed it. You find it. It's just like a made it all. Panties. You heard me. Come shop. I said flea market. Montgomery. It's just like a minimal. Hey, late. Little rooms, bedrooms, diamonds. Yeah, you can find them at the market. We're talking about flea market. Montgomery. It's just like a ninny mall. Hey, you don't stop. Let's not digital advance. Come on now, to the left, up to the right. I would do this dance. Hey, to the left, up to the right. Let's make this a dance. flea market, Montgomery. It takes you up. It's just like a nearly mall. You check it out now, everybody. Like this now. High pay flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a nearly mall. You don't stop. Let's dance. Flea market, Montgomery. It's just like they made it all. And bring it on down now. Yeah, I
From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. That's what we're doing here.
It's just like it's just like hey made it all. No, it's just like hey baby.
It's like a big mall, but it's mini.
Oh yeah, if you crack this, but I'm over the 3 months.
Haha. Well, funny, Martinez. There you go. It's just like a mini mall. That was a little bit of an extended one. I got to pay the bills there, Martini Steve. But I got some other content for you right here. Matter of fact, you're not going to believe this mix of content, Martini Steve, and everybody else that I have for you here. You're not going to believe this mix. And I always say, from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, what would you get if I said Ray DeVito and Santa Claus? All right, Ray DeVito and Santa Claus from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Ray DeVito, Santa Claus, Liam Neeson? Liam DeVito in Santa Claus casting audition from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Here's some new, fresh content, y'all. Hang on tight.
Okay, Mr. Neeson, whenever you're ready.
I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake.
Okay, that's good. Let's try it again, maybe a little more jolly. Pick Santa.
I'll see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I watch you when you're sleeping. Oh yeah. I know when you're awake. I know. I'm making a list and checking it twice. I'm going to find out who's naughty or nice.
Okay, I think maybe that's a little too intimidating.
Yeah, but if you don't mind me saying, I think it's right. You know, do you understand what's the saying here? He's making a list. Naughty, nice. He's detailed. He's simple-minded.
That's Ray picking up a pen.
He's an eye in the sky bringing swift judgment.
Okay, but he's also bringing toys to children.
Not the naughty ones. Well, let me tell you something about that reindeer that ran over Grandma. I will look for him. I will find him. And I will kill him. Or do you mind if I try something? And that's not a question. Okay. Release the Kringle.
Release the Kringle and release the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Who ever thought, when you woke up this morning, did you ever think that you would see a mix of Santa Claus, Ray DeVito, and Liam Neeson? Only right here through the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. You got to click on this content, folks. The link is running throughout the entirety of this chat. You don't have to type it all in. Just click on it, watch, give them a like, share, subscribe, and watch some of these extended clips at your own time when you're not watching Cyke Labs content right now, which is going on BF Live. And I got another piece for you, but I do got to pay the bills, folks. So right after these messages, we'll be right back for some more Cyke Labs content right here on BF Live, The Vibe. That's what we are. That's what we do.
Pride for me is not being ashamed of being gay anymore. Delta supports everyone of every group, whether you're gay, whether you're straight.
I started in the women's uniform. I didn't feel like...
Hey, Tween. I hope you want to hang out till 3 o'clock here.
Once I made the switch to the men's
Tween.
uniform, I can't even describe how I feel and how it helps me feel confident in who I am. Every day when a male flight attendant meets me and I'm wearing my vest and my tie, I always say, "Hey, Twin," like that.
I'm a little upset because you look better than I do in the male uniform.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, Chris Abels.
Now, normally we do.
I'll be hanging with him tonight on 100 Proof Podcasting about 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to watch some crazy videos and hang out and have fun with you tonight. So this is just the midday fun we're having right here, folks. We're having fun with Cyke Labs right here on BF Live The Vibe. This is my 3-hour time where I kind of try to keep you guys entertained. Oh, and here we go. I got you 2 more pieces of content from Cyke Labs, and then we're going to move on. I think I picked up on a little Liam Neeson accent there in what I just said. But here's another oldie but a goodie. You guys gotta throw it out there as a request when I don't play it. So I'm gonna play it for you right now from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. And then I have a surprise for you after this one. Let's watch this one.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great, zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront Village.
There you go. So everybody knows that classic. But you didn't know that the Turtle Boy was Bob Levy at the time, did you? Well, Cyke Clyde knew. And, Cyke Clyde is so good at all this stuff that he does. He even found the one, because Bob eventually got older. And Cyke Clyde found the video of that, too, right here on BF Live. Last piece I got for you today from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs.
Back here live. We just got out of a screening for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and I'm with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. Looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What'd you think of the movie?
I like turtles.
Yes.
Right.
Look at that, folks. Bob Levy grew up. The turtle guy grew up. So we had young Bob Levy turtle guy, and then he grew up to be a big man, and she got him again.
You're a great zombie. Good times here at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, opening in theaters August 2nd.
Thank you very much. And there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed those few selections that I picked for you today. Once again, check out Cyke's Lab when it goes by you in the chat. Don't let it get by you. Click on it and enjoy these at your leisure, because that was Cyke Lab.
Cyke.
There it was, folks. I love all that new stuff. When I saw the adult Bob Levy as the turtle guy, I said, that's chef's kiss. And I got to show that right here on my show, BF Live The Vibe, 213. This is where I try to hold it down for you right here in the midday, folks, because Bob and other boys do some stuff in the morning. Like I saw Joey doing his thing, and Tom Gully hanging out with Joey C. Like Tom Gully wasn't on screen. Who else? Lou wasn't on screen. It was only like Spider over there. So you got those guys in the morning. They're all doing their thing. I hold it down in the midday, and then we see what happens like in the late afternoon and in the evening. So I'm going to hold it down for you until then. Perfect, and cheers to the boss. Tits McGee, Titty Wrinkle now says, my mister is home making me water chestnuts wrapped in bacon. Can't wait. I'm so loved. My wish is that all you feel the same. Well, that's a nice wish. I hope you give him some mouth hugs in return later on as a reward for being so nice to you. All right, why don't we get into this, folks? It's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. We just had Jesus' birthday. It's always a holiday or celebration for something, but I'm sure there's one every day. And when we find out, we go to the national calendar and we check the national calendar with our national day. Hey, our national day calendar check.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, folks, look there. Yeah, see? Yeah. It's a Thursday. I don't know if it feels like a Monday to me or a Friday. It's a Thursday. I got to keep telling myself it's a Thursday. So let's keep reframing it. Maybe some of you are happy, like you don't even want to know what day of the week it is. But I hope you're having fun hanging out here on BF Live. BF Live Vibe Brother, heading out for the day. Have a good one. Positive vibes to start, says Two Joints checking in. How you doing, Two Joints? Hey. Peacock knows what time it is. It's the 26th. So, yeah, it is Thursday the 26th. I got to tell myself what day it is all the time because I've thought it was Monday. I've thought it was Friday. I thought, the day after Christmas. I'm all screwed up. So, but it is Thursday, folks. Friday. It's Friday over here. It's Friday, says Flex 316. He's checking in from down under. Our National Day calendar check-in today. Let's see what our calendar check-in says. It's National Winers Day. Winers Day? Let's see what that's about. It's also National Thank You Note Day. That kind of makes sense, considering it's the day after Christmas. And it's National Candy Cane Day. That seems a day late and a dollar short. Let's go to National Winers Day and see what these guys are whining about. Wow. National Winers Day was put on by the National Day calendar. National Winers Day. As the year starts to wind down, National Winers Day on December 26 allows an opportunity to complain about just roughly anything. If you want, you are allowed to whine about being too tired or overeating. Maybe you want to whine about having to go back to work or all the cleaning up you have to do. Are the lines long in the return aisle at the store? You can whine about that too. The possibilities are endless. However, two essential parts of the day, here are two to remember. Let's see. What is that? It says, number one, no whining about what you did not get for Christmas or what you do not have. Can't cry about what you lack. And number two, no whining about and remember what you do have. I like that. So don't be a bitch today. I can see. So it's don't whine today. Don't whine about what you got or what you didn't get. It's about, they should just call it be grateful here today. How do you observe National Winers Day? Whine about the dishes, the snow, or the laundry. But just for the day. Then pick yourself up and carry on. Tackle each problem one by one and use National Winers Day hashtag on social media. Let's not do that at all. Don't be a bitch, folks. Yeah, but for a letter change, Space Nerd says, when is National Wieners Day? When is that? Oh, let's see. Flex says, let KB know about that. Let's let KB know about it. Let's see. Here we go.
We didn't start the fire.
Hey, God told him to see what he thinks about that. Enjoy what you have indeed, says Flex316 reminds us as we go for our next day on the National Day. Hey. Today's National Thank You Note Day. I don't know if this is still a thing. I think it seems like probably one of those kind of old traditions that maybe kind of dying a point of etiquette where you're supposed to send a proper thank you note. Hey, tell me in the chat how many of you still send proper thank you notes on National Thank You Day. I guess what's his name? Jimmy Fallon will be doing thank you. Thank you. It's National Thank You Day. That's a funny bit that he does on there. National Thank You Note Day on December 26th recognized the time-honored tradition of thanking people for their gifts, hospitality, and generosity. It is a day to get some note cards, paper, pen, envelopes, and stamps to write about those special thank yous. Taking the time to thank family and friends with a personalized message has special meaning. The receiver of the thank you will enjoy getting the card in the mail and the message you have written. Personal messages also convey to friends and family a deeper, more intimate sentiment. These handwritten notes, however brief, carry a tactile expression of thanks that verbal communications often lack. So they're saying if you really mean it, you can maybe back it up if you want it to mean a little more. Maybe today's that day if you get that special gift or that special person in your life. Maybe you want to acknowledge them today. We do that just via here, says our friend Flex316 checking in from down under. So it's National Thank You Card Day. So be grateful, you bitches. Write out those thank you cards. And let's see why the day after Christmas Day ended up being the National Candy Cane Day. I would think that would be the day of. Well, let's see what it's all about. I enjoyed me a couple candy canes over this holiday season. National Candy Cane Day on December 26th gives candy lovers a day to celebrate the red and white striped candies found abundantly during the holidays. In 1844, a recipe for a straight peppermint candy stick, which was white with colored stripes, was published. However, some stories tell of an all-white candy sticks in much earlier times. Folklore tells of the origin of the candy cane, yet no documented proof of its real beginning. Literature began mentioning the candy cane in 1866, and it was first known to be mentioned in connection with Christmas in 1874. As early as 1882, candy canes have been hung on the Christmas tree. Here's some fun facts about candy canes. The average candy cane is 5 inches tall. While most candy canes are not sugar or calorie-free, they do not have any fat or cholesterol. The striped red and white candy canes were first introduced in 1900. The first machine to make candy canes were invented in 1921 by Brasher O. Westerfield. Until then, they were made by hand. And what they said, they used to be, they're supposed to be the shepherd's crook or whatever. They're supposed to represent the shepherd crook. So it's National Candy Cane Day on the National Day calendar. Check in. So let's see, I think we got them all. Let's see, it's the National Winers Day. It is the Thank You Note Card today. And it was the Candy Cane Day. And that was to check in with the national calendar with the National Day. Hey, hey, let's get on with it, folks.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody, I'll take the date down. We know enough about what the day is, folks. I'm going to let you know, folks, that it's 1:30 where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. That is exactly halfway through 3 hours of live content that I like to bring you here every day, Monday through Friday, right here on BF Live, The Vibe, folks. And we're nowhere near done. I got plenty of stuff written down on my little sheet over here. I got plenty of friends in the chat still, and I know you want to have fun, so let's keep hanging out and having fun. But, you know, sometimes I have so much fun, I literally forgot that I need to take a little break sometime and maybe go to relieve myself. And maybe you do too, folks. So what do you say we do this? How about you grab a drink, you grab a snack, you grab a smoke, and grab a friend and tell them that nobody's having more fun than we do right here in the middle of the day, right here on BF Live. And when we come back, I'm going to do, let's say I'll do Just for the Ladies segment. I got a Guess the Price segment we can have fun with. I got internet shite. I got women working wood. I got a whack package about the Bobo from the Howard Stern Show, that and a lot more that we could get to. Let's see how much fun we can have after this 2.5-minute break. I'll see you on the other side for more fun right here on BF Live. Basically a whole nother show, folks. Right after this 2.5-minute piss break, back for more fun. See you in a minute.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
And we're back for PP Touchin' for the second half of 3 hours of BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show. 213, making my way to 250, and eventually to 300, and even more after that, folks. We're wrapping up this year, and I'm already looking forward to 2025. This is so much fun. Thank you guys for giving me a place to do this every day, Monday through Friday. Could you hook a brother up with a like, a share, a subscribe? It's absolutely free. You can be enjoying today's show on my YouTube, BF Live, or on my Rumble, or on Facebook. So if you could hook me up with a like, share, subscribe, that's absolutely free. I'd appreciate it. I know you love me, but let these algorithms know that you love me. I'm going to put my glasses on because I think some people have checked in during the time that we were doing the piss break and whatnot. So let's see who's in here, and let's get on some other fun stuff. Let's see. Flex316 lets us know that it's 5:30 in the a.m. down under. And I love somebody that's so into picking up and putting out good vibes that he's up at 5:30 a.m. his time. He's already past Christmas. He's already past Boxing Day. He's into the 27th. He's like, come on, Americans, you catch up with me. Wow, and thank you for your compliment. The saying BF is the best in the game. I resemble that remark, hopefully. On Esther was enjoying the dance break, PP dance. A blanket because I'm frozen, says Space Nerd. Hey, Popkey checking in saying I'm hanging with my family in Perth this week. Skiing in BC, Flex. They feel right at home. Everyone that works at the resort is from Australia. There you go. Wow, check that out. So you got some Australians hanging out with Popkey up there in his area. Let's see. It says, oh my God. Do good the dog knows Popkey. That is rad. Uncle Jack checks in and says perfect timing to catch the lovely, the DJ Electrify. She is the lovely voice of that song, The Piss Break. Thank you for that. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. That's right. Watch when you're standing at your toilet and you catch yourself going, break down, break down, pee-pee. You will be doing it. We all do. Uncle Jack is getting the love from Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther's getting the love returned from Uncle Jack. Sweet relief, says our friend Popkey. He knows what's up. You got it. Sometimes you got to. Wow, and Popkey, look at this. The generous Popkey, given he's still generous, even though it's past Christmas, he gifted one BF Live membership, and I will let you know that Mr. Doodle caught that membership. Wow, look at those muscles. Thank you, Popkey, and welcome back, Mr. Doodle. Space Nerd says, 2025 is my year. I don't know who will get it, but I will be hugging people from our chat family this next year. Uh-oh. Space Nerd's on a mission, folks. She's on a chat family mission. She says, I got to hook up with some of these great people. I can't just do it on screen no more. I got to get some touches in. Space Nerd says, hashtag Team Dozer. As we continue on with my show, BF Live, The Vibe, folks. Thanks for joining me here every day. Well, you know, it's funny that Jack is here just in time for this segment because he is now the new sponsor of it since Granny's Gulag sued me and he don't want to be the sponsor anymore. That's right. This next segment, it's not for me and it's not for you. This next segment is just for the ladies and it's sponsored by our new sponsor of that segment, Uncle Jack Shack. This is just for the ladies. I can't space my words out enough like William Shatner must find opener. Just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy mail me just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Wait a minute. Look, Space Nerd says, oh my God, playing it early. I don't know. Is that a devil? What is that? A bucket? A heart? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a bucket for yes, sploosh. Says Popkey. That's right. I surprised you there, nerd. I got to keep you guys on your. There you go. You never know. You got to stay tuned for all 3 hours of BF Live because I got something for everybody. Since it's just a sausage party all the time, I like to do a segment. Wait a minute. Uncle Jack says, be right back. Gotta call my bank and stop payment on this sponsorship. Damn. What's with you and Granny? Granny sued me with YouTube lawyers, and now you don't want to sponsor this. I don't know. Well, we'll just keep going anyway because we got the great Space Nerd and Stacey Allen and Tits McGee and a lot of the lovely ladies. They contribute to this segment. That's not for me, and it's not for you, Uncle Jack. This segment is just for the ladies, buddy. So we'll talk about the sponsorship later. But at any rate, while we take that out with a court case, we figure that out legally. We'll hash it out. I will play this content. Here you go, ladies. Here's something just for my ladies here, right here on BF Live.
BF, what's up, baby? Christmas music, BF.
True. That's true, Bob. That's what it is. That's secure.
BF, let's go.
There you go. Here we go.
Hello, Frisco.
All right, there's our first piece for the ladies. Let's see. Popke has an explanation. He says Uncle Jack and Granny are not confident in their sexuality. I think that's what it is.
Hello, Frisco.
Space Nerd says, it's okay, Uncle Jack and Granny. You can come out. It's safe. Skold says, Perry will sponsor this segment. He loves barely dressed hunks.
Shut the fuck up.
You kind of do. You have a man's out. Let's see. Oh, Lord says on Esther. Flex says, I had to move up to read that and then LOL. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Space Nerd here. Sean Riggle says, I got to admit, as a straight man, I'm not a fan of the bikini news or the hunks, but to each their own. I try to balance it out, Sean Riggle, because they got a little cranky, because I was showing all, the scantily clad women. So, these shows are a sausage party. So, you know what it is. Let's see. Uncle Jack says, maybe if you had topless pics of Granny and we may remain a proud sponsor, BF Live, and of the For the Ladies segment. All right. I don't know. You probably shouldn't have said that in this community because I'll probably have topless pics of you and Granny before the end of the show or the end of the day there, Uncle Jack. So be careful what you wish for. Sean Riggle, yeah, we'll have different tastes. The hunks might be preferable since it's funny. There you go. I thought you were done with Christmas videos. Take it easy, Terry. I got 3 hours to kill here, and I got leftover content in the hopper here, buddy. It's all good. Uncle Jack, send in pics of you and Granny to BF. I'm sure he will play it. How about our friend Wendy says Tits McGee? Shh, Terry Nee says Space Nerd. He likes buff grandpas more, though, LOL, says Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see. More gilfs. We need gilfs. We need Lemmy in here. Let's see. Space Nerd says that's a great idea, says Uncle Jack. All right, well, let's continue on, Uncle Jack. Hang on tight, buddy. We'll talk about the sponsorship of this. But buddy, this isn't for you anyway. And it's not for me. This is definitely just for the ladies right here on BF Live. A little something for everyone, Sean Riggle. Here you go, buddy.
Good night, gorgeous. I hope you had a wonderful day filled with happiness and joy. Sweet dreams.
There you go. Sean gets what I'm going for here.
Good night, gorgeous. I hope you had a wonderful day filled with happiness and joy. Sweet dreams.
There you go. Enough of that. See, I'm glad at least some people get what I'm doing here. Granny is always topless, says our friend the Froggy. The egg checking in. That is a fair palate cleanser, he says first. Let's see. See, Sean Riggle says, now, that's funnier. At least Sean, they're accused me of just this being a way to to hide you, not hide my heterosexuality so much or my gayness so much. Seriously, he could be my body double, says Uncle Jack. Yeah, right. You ignored me yesterday, Froggy the Egg. Boo. And Space Nerd simply says, oh man. There you go. Sean Riggle sees what I'm going for. I get to play a little content for the ladies, and we get to poke fun at it because this content isn't for Sean Riggle, and it's not, well, it might be for Uncle Jack and Granny, but it's not really for me, and it's not really for you heterosexual guys. This one is just for the ladies right here. Here you go. Here's your next one, ladies. I'll do 2 more for you, and then on to some other fun stuff for my heterosexual numbers drop big time. Or Jack gets a heart on me. Bigger breath than the bikini reporter. Ooh. All right, that's enough of that one. There you go. Froggy the Egg says, Space Nerd, I believe in you. It sounds like somebody was in the Saxsquatch chat because that's what Saxsquatch says. You got to tell somebody in the chat you believe in them. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Now, this dude is just playing gay, and that's okay. So there you go.
Hello, Frisco.
I don't really enjoy this segment here, Sean Regal. I do it for the comedic value. But people think I like looking at these guys. Lest anyone think I'm enjoying this, I'm not enjoying it. Just unliked, says Terry Nee. He is delightful, says Space Nerd. Popke says, to be fair, most of these guys are hotter than the bikini reporters. What's going on here, guys? I'm inadvertently turning guys into gay guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm making guys change teams here. Matt's laughing. Sean's laughing. Space Nerd says, Duke of the Dog Day vs. Popke can confirm. Froggy, is this our friend Funky Bronco by any chance? Got a couple different names. The Squatch is giving out gemstones to the craziest member in the crowd. Sean Riggle says we're all gay now. Is that right, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
I think we are.
Hello, Frisco.
Was this a kitten? Gig? A kitten? Why a kitten? All right, well, let's continue on with this. I have two more pieces I think I promised you, right? Did I not? This one and one more after it. Here you go. That's it. Let's continue with this segment. That's not for me, Popke. And it's not for Sean Riggle. This, although you guys seem to be enjoying it, this is really supposed to be just for the ladies. What's he? BF. That went silent all by itself. BF. This is the bikini. This is a Perry's bikini party that he's having coming up.
Shut the fuck up.
Thongs out, dongs out. Come on, Perry. You know you're having a pool party. Have a hot tub party, buddy. San Francisco.
Hello, Frisco.
Perry's not gay, but his boyfriend is.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go. Some international gay guys. Right here on BF Live. All right, ladies. Well, before I lose too many of my guys or convert them to being gay, I want to play you one more piece. Let's see. Froggy says, Flex 316, you up early this morning, my Aussie hombre from the land down under. It's okay to appreciate any specimen, says Space Nerd. Cyke Labs is laughing. As we continue on with the last piece of content, guys, hang on tight. It's because it's not for me, and it's not for you guys. Well, maybe it is for some of you, but this is definitely our Just for the Ladies content segment right here on BF Live. Here's your last piece for the day, ladies. We're born. Hello, let's go. You guys want to get into it? I got some internet shite. I even have some women working wood as a palate cleanser. Come on, we get into some of that. There you go, ladies. I hope you enjoyed that segment. That wasn't for me. That wasn't for the guys. That was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Having fun today, folks, in the midday. I trust and hope you are, because this is BF Live, The Vibe. This is the vibe that you and I create together every day, Monday through Friday, by carrying on and being silly like we did. Insertion and penetration, says Sean Riggle. He's being inspired by this segment. Popke says, don't tell my wife of 20 years that I enjoy this segment. Now I'm on the down low. Okay, we'll keep it back. Space Chief says, whoa, back just in time. Martini Steve says, I bailed on the stream. Don't do it, Martini Steve. I just do it for a minute. Let's see. I just do it for a minute for the ladies. I got to satisfy the ladies here. But after that, I need to reflect a little bit, Martini Steve. You're not wrong. I need to like kind of reset the table and on. I need to reflect. It's time for like a kind of a meditative moment right here on BF Live. Let's reflect a little bit. Let's have a little
breathe out. Now,
right?
How do you become?
Trying.
The brain taking count the goats and lambs. Now, just follow the wind blow and count the clouds everywhere. Castle wise. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. We are peaceful and calm. Don't be angry. Calm down a bit and walk away about our people are loved. Now, don't be angry. You want to calm down a bit.
Fine.
And behave yourself. I know it's hard.
Yeah, all right. You feel better now? I feel reflective. I feel a lot better. And I see that Stacey Allen has joined us in the chat today. So
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
what's up, Stacey Allen joining us today? She says, is this an extension of Just for the Ladies? Yes, I spoil you ladies. There you go. She says, hubba, hubba. I was just saying this yesterday when this guy was chanting, count the grouts and the grims. Skull says pecan. Elephant Boy Jr. Hello, I'm not into headbands. I'm looking for a couple. I don't do headbands, Chris Pocky. I came, says our friend Uncle Jack. Well, you didn't have to divulge that, Uncle Jack. We weren't going to judge you. Well, now we're going to judge you. It can't be Joey. This guy can count to 3. Stacey Allen, that Space Nerd, know that she just got back from the gym. I'll rewind, although I see him in my feed. I thought she was going to say dreams every day. Oh, my goodness. He's a chunk. That's right. I'm looking for a couple. No, I don't do headbands. I don't do headbands. Chris Pocky, God love the boys. What's up? Hoya on Esther. Shane does a good bit. That's the Asian Rick Wakeman. There we go. Stacey Allen, wink, wink. Good A flex from Stacey Allen. Sean says, for April Fools, just to 3 hours. Oh, just do 3 hours of the ladies segment and don't tell anyone. Oops. Someone is fond of this segment. These guys are becoming way more fun. Well, I like how you think, Sean Riggle says, our friend Stacey Allen. Well, she would, since she's the inventor of this. Well, what do you say? I saw some people calling for a palate cleanser. Shout out to the 33 people jumping in today. Hey, what do you say I do some internet shite, folks? Because what I do, I'm always out looking for content because I do 3 hours of a show, live content I try to bring you every day. I'm always out here looking for some fun stuff. So when I find a bunch of fun stuff of no particular category or order, I like to do a little segment right here called BF's Internet Shite. How about if I show you some random cool articles, pictures, and fun stuff off the internet? It's time for BF's Internet Shite. That's right, folks. It's Internet Shite. I'm always raking the internet for content, and I got a couple things that they don't fit no particular thing, but they're kind of cool to me. And so when they strike me, I said I'm going to show them to my friends in a little segment right here called Internet Shite. So let me show you this right now. I like to feature this young guy. He always has fun harassing his parents by doing viral things in and to their house. This time, this Corbin Millette, he puts a golf simulator in his parents' house. So let's see. Dad normally has one reaction and mom has another one. So let's see how they react to having a golf simulator put in their house.
Simulator in my parents' house.
There's 5 feet of snow outside. There's absolutely nothing to do. So I figured I'd get my dad an early Christmas gift and put a golf simulator in the basement for him.
Hey, guys. Come down here.
Why?
I don't even know what the fuck.
I think it's my Christmas gift.
Fucking serious.
Oh my
3 days
God.
to fucking Christmas.
I love
Oh.
Hey, watch out. I got a club, lady. Don't stop.
Saying that Christmas is in 3 days.
So this ain't, this is like free balling in the basement. Like they're just taking wax at the ball at a sheet on the wall.
I got a swing.
Fuck you.
See this shit. Boom! Yeah.
You suck.
We're gonna have to practice on that swing.
Shoot them all. Walk them all steps.
Yeah, that's Brent DeChambeau right there.
I don't fucking know Happy Gilmore.
Putting a golf simulator in my parents' house.
There's 5 feet of
There you
snow
go.
outside.
That's the first thing I got for you for Internet Shite. Hockey said he seems like a good kid. I wish someone would put a golf simulator in my basement. Yeah, so this kid must be, I think he's past the age of college and everything. He's stuck at his family's house. He remained there. And now he's gone viral doing all these pranks with his parents. And he's getting mad coin just being home doing this crazy shit. That would be fun, says Space Chief 75. It's all in the hip, says our friend Flex 316. You know, talking about sex, you're talking about golf. What do you say? My dad would love that, says my friend Cyke Clyde checking in. The skate park and the Harley, says our friend Flex316. Oh, he's a fan of this guy. Well, I got some more internet shit I want to share with you right now. Let me close some of this other stuff I got going on here. And let me share this one with you. Oh, check it out, folks. I don't know how many of you people were back in, I guess, in maybe the early 90s, mid 90s, they had the tractor pools, right? Where they would actually like pool these like heavy weighted tractors. It was like a television worthy event. Used to be on ESPN and stuff. Tractor pooling. Have you ever seen a miniature version of tractor pooling? Check this out. I hadn't either on BF's Internet Shite. This looks like an actual like sanctioned competition. They're going to actually pull a sled with a remote control tractor pull. Look at that shit. Check that shit out. Sunday. Micro mini tractor pool action. Let's see. Old white people hobby, LOL. That sounds about right. Let's see. Flex 316 says, I have seen mini drag race before. Yeah, but you're talking about the transsexual thing. We're talking about cars. No. Let's see. Yep. I'd be wearing goggles around that contraption. Yeah, that's right, because you never know when that wheel or anything's going to fly off. That's a little like gas-powered, looks a little remote-controlled, out-of-the-hand thing. It's a thing. Yes, it looks like it is a thing. Dana White presents Mini Tractor Pool Palooza. Sunday. Sled pulling action. The world's strongest man way back when they pulled semis while smoking a cigarette. Yeah, that used to be the old freak show, right? Yeah, they would like kind of put the rope in their thing and kind of walk backwards and pull shit. Right, well, this is a different kind of thing. I have a 45cc remote control. Well, look who's checking in with a most generous $20 tip on my PayPal. Thank you, Daniel August. Make it through Christmas okay, bro? You okay? You made it to the other side? We're doing the day after Christmas. We're getting back on that life horse, man. Thank you, Daniel August, for your most generous $20. What do you think of a micro tractor pool here, Daniel August? I got some other stuff here for Internet Shite, though. Let's see, I got a couple more pieces for you. In this next piece, I don't know how many of you are regular viewers of BF Live. Let's see. Uncle Jack says they have legit real RC sled pooling. That's what I'm seeing here, Uncle Jack. Up until I saw this kind of little video, I never really knew that they had like, I know they did like you race from remote control cars and stuff, but I never knew that they did like these actual like events, like mimicking the large sled pools. Those things are badass in person too. Yes, says Flex. Check this out. Thank you again, Daniel August, for that $20 tip, man. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. a couple of months ago, for those you regular viewers right here on BF Live, I did a report in the news. I think it was like a record of a guy trying to ride on the tallest unicycle, and it was a very controlled situation. He drove from one tower lift to another tower lift. I think he had a safety chain on and all of this, right? And he went for a record. Well, in doing my research for Internet Shite, I found of a much older attempt from 1982 that didn't have so much safety involved. And let's watch a little bit of that right now. This guy attempts to ride the tallest unicycle in the world. Dennis Frisoli rides the world's tallest unicycle at 115 feet. The Tower of Death. 1982. Let's check out this guy. If he falls, he falls. He doesn't have a tether or anything. Let's watch this on Internet Shite.
Now, everything about Dennis and his equipment has to function perfectly. There is no margin for error. It is life or death.
Nice. Daniel slept
Nervous?
all day. Nah. That's the greatest, man.
Now,
good shit,
Dennis
brother.
Frisoli and the Tower of Death.
How does it feel? All right.
This stunt is so hazardous, the Guinness Book of World Records has refused to recognize Dennis.
Wow. So there you go. There's a big difference, folks. So this is 1982. He attempted this without any tether or anything, compared to the later attempt that I showed just a couple months ago where the guy was tethered. And I believe that the Guinness World Records did acknowledge that one. So let's keep watching this one.
They say the ride is too dangerous since no safety equipment is used.
Wow. If this guy falls, he's cracking the dome, y'all. This guy ain't got no tether like that other guy.
Watch out for that tailwind now. That's it. Take it easy. Take it easy. You can start your turn now. Come on. That's it. And watch out for that wind.
Can that guy, can he really hear that
easy
guy?
does it.
Maybe.
Come on. Good show. Keep going. Keep going now. Just watch out for that tailwind. That's it. Keep it going. Beautiful.
Dennis
Keep
will
it
now
going.
guide the unicycle through a slalom course of 8 markers.
Stay away from it.
1,
Good.
2,
You've got plenty of room.
Look at this
Really
shit.
good. Dad.
3,
Keep it cold.
You think that's B-roll? You're not buying it? Flex ain't buying it. He said that's B-roll. He said that's B. Oh, look. Oh, they pulled out on it, Wes. Look at that. They pulled out on it, Flex. What's up, Wes 11
6.
Bravo? Well, he does, but no tether, buddy. How you doing, Wes?
7,
Hope you had a great holiday,
and 8.
man.
It takes incredible balance, coordination, and sheer courage. And Dennis can't relax his concentration until he's safely back to the lift.
All right.
Phew. Dennis Frisoli and the Tower of Death. Because you asked for it.
Oh, I get it. And there you have it, folks. So I was most impressed with that because, like I said, the last record attempt I saw from Guinness World Records, it had tethers and it had all types of safety involved. But that one, that was so dangerous, too dangerous for the Guinness World Record book back in 1982. That would be terrible because that was much more impressive than the one I saw with the tethers. Thanks for checking in, Widow Killer, saying you have to be drinking Guinness while doing it in order for it to count. I did not realize that. That probably is a fair point. That's the more you know. From Widow Killer checking in today. And West 11 Bravo checks in. Merry Christmas, West 11 Bravo. The crowd goes wild. Cricket, says Uncle Jack. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. He didn't have no crowd back then, did he? West 11, my friend. Merry belated Christmas from our friend Cyke Labs. Getting the love. Stack it, cunt. All right, let me see what I got for you. I got some more internet shite for you. Check out this piece. Now, I don't know how many of you are fans of music and all. Whether you are or not, you're definitely going to be impressed by this next guy. This guy is well, I'll show it to you. He's a guitar virtuoso, and he plays guitar in a way rhythmically that I haven't seen. Maybe if you guys have seen him, you could tell me about it, or if not, we can all enjoy it together for the first time. But check this out. This is a little impressive guitar playing on BF Live. Check this out. Internet shite. Check out this kid.
Maybe that's like the next, what do you say, the Mardi Gras, right? Like the next move. Yeah. More of that. have the
Watch how he ends up playing so many notes. So he's playing one part with his fingers. He starts using other fingers rhythmically and strumming, and he does it all together. Check this out.
bass line with your left hand. I think you can definitely get just tapping and add just with your wrist. Have some groove going, but really basic, yeah.
BF
And all of the
Live.
5 fingers
Having
are
fun.
completely unused, so we can do stuff with them.
Check it out,
It's
Poppy.
all about just using the stuff that's left open,
Yeah.
So if I got the fingers left open, I can do like, it's a groove now, yeah? But still, it's just like, just using the wrist and the 2 fingers. If I use everything, it can be a bit more cool with it, I guess. Like, the drums just, but I feel like
my dude fills
I don't
up
have the
every
budget to travel with the
second.
whole band, you know what I mean? Like, at the point, I can bring a singer with me and stuff. I gotta manage, So now my right hand is still open. I can do. But the melodies here, So just one instrument, And if you combine it, get this.
Whoa, that was tight. I've never seen somebody fill up every bit of time and every bit of hand movement and every bit of space so effectively as I've seen that right there. All right, well, I got one more thing that kind of came to my attention. It seems to me that Bob is trying to he's trying to fulfill his requirement of having a black guest on his show on the Levyverse on Out of the Coffin. So in an effort to go towards that, I found this video online. Check this one out. Bob trying to be politically correct. Happy Kwanzaa from Bob Lee. BF Live. We got twerking and we're working on a Thursday afternoon, the day after Christmas. What you know about that?
Kick y'all ass out the dope. That's right, 15 respect. Money earned, man, respect. Don't come unless you come correct. We out, we out, we out. Yeah, yeah. Run it, double boss. 2020, reach your love, bitches right, by the boss. 2024, kick y'all ass out the dope. That's right, 15 respect. Money
Okay, we get it. So we're gonna get to next. I got some women working wood. I got some of that. I might have to bring out that new whack package, Cyke Labs. What do you say, buddy? You made me a nice whack package.
We out right, stay home with y'all bitch ass. We straight run that shit here.
We have fun here on BF Live in the middle of the day.
That's right, 15 respect.
I'll be hanging out with you tonight on 100 Proof Podcasting.
Don't come unless you come correct. We out, we out.
Well, let's bust it out. We look at that big old ass. There you go. So, Bob. Hey, let me give credit where credit is due on that one. That's from a guy goes on Twitter X called Cum Martini. Like the whole word, Cum Martini. CUM Martini. I got to give him props for that. That wasn't Cyke Labs or anything. That was bootylicious. In fact, says my friend Pecan. I don't believe I said a proper aguni gugu to my friend Pecan checking in today on this Thursday. That feels like a Monday. I bet it smells like ass in that room. Maybe waving it all around in the air like that. Chunky soup, motherfucker. Cyke Labs says, I'm already working on your next one, so why not? Chops Talk says, I never understood butt dancing. It's just simulated sex there, Chops Talk. It's barely dancing. It's just a reason to shake that ass. A goonie goo goo to you. Flex 316 down under as well. Space Sheep 75 says Bob needs an action figure line. Black Bob, Safari Bob, Levy Grande, Terminator Bob. The possibilities are endless. Well, you know what else is endless? Possibilities are endless. The possibilities of me showing you great content right here on BF Live, because I have great partner like my friend Cyke Labs, and we got something prepared for you here today. I've talked about, I understand that I believe the O&A show had their own Bobo or whatever. I see him go to the Mets game, but I'm going to be talking about the Bobo from the Howard Stern days. He had a hair system. He had a whole thing. I'll try to give you a little background on Bobo before I show you this clip. So what we're going to do BF's, we're going to do actually called the Vibe Whack Package. I'm trying to get away from the BF everything. This is the Vibe. This is the Whack Package, and this is where I like to go back in the days of the Howard Stern Show and relive some good old segments from the good old days. Bring some of them up again for those of you that remember them, and introduce them for people that weren't even part of Howard Stern back in the day. Maybe you were O&A guy. Maybe you were too young, or you weren't just tuned into it at the time. So I'm going to take you back to those days with a professionally prepared BF The Vibe Whack Package from my friend Cyke Clyde. So let's roll it now a little bit. We're going to take you back to the good old days of the Howard Stern Show. This is one of his super fans, Bobo. Like I said, he would do anything for Howard Stern, and he was really hung up on this whole the world's going to end. He always thought, he was going to be a doomsday prepper. He's going to be ahead of everything. So in 2012, when the Mayan calendar said that the world was going to come to an end, Bobo's loyalties were challenged because he'd done all this prepping for the end of the world according to the Mayan calendar. And so as a goof, because Howard knew of his loyalty to the show, he said, look, I bet if we call Bobo up in here on the day that the world is supposed to come to an end and challenge his loyalties, let's see what happens. Does he stay with his family, who he did all this prepping for the end of the world for, or does he come up in the studio and do what we ask him? Well, let's do it, and let's get into it. Let me share the screen, and we're going to share with you, in coordination with my friend Cyke Labs, we're going to show you BF's The Vibe Whack Package about Bobo from the Howard Stern days. Let me find it right here. Let me do, where did I put it at? What did I call it? I call it Bobo, hopefully. Let me see. Let's type in B-O-B-O. It's not coming up. Where the hell is it? Let me find where I put it, Cyke Clyde. Let me see. I put it in my live folder so I could, oh, I'm in my wrong folder. No wonder. Here we go. Let's do the Bobo. Here we go. Bobo end of the world prank. So they simulated the end of the world. Here we go. Thank you, Cyke Clyde. Let's do it. What you know about Buffalo Gang? This is a Buffalo Gang production. BF and Cyke Clyde. It's a joint. Buffalo Gang.
Bobo's supposed to come in here next hour and wear a dunce cap and walk around the streets because the world did not end.
Yeah, I wonder how he felt on December 21st.
I know how he felt. In fact, you're going to love this. This is so great. You got to hear this real quick. This is a teaser. So, you know how Bobo thought the world was going to end to the point that he had even gone out and checked out abandoned missile silos?
He was looking for them, yeah.
Yeah, so that he could hide his family in there and everything. Well,
he wanted some shelter.
Sal calls up Bobo and says, Bobo, come on down to the studio. This is on whatever day the world was supposed to end.
The 21st, I think.
The 21st.
You're not wrong, Poppy.
And he says, come on down, we need you to record something. And Bobo's like, no, the world's going to end. I want to be with my family.
So there you go. That's the challenge, folks. It was the Mayan calendar was running out. Howard gave him the ultimatum. Me, your loyalty to me that you said you had all these years, or loyalty to your family? Who are you going to choose?
Just take an hour in the morning. So Bobo comes down. They rig our studio so that it can the floors will shake and that the lights blow out.
Are you kidding?
So we got to see how Bobo reacted when the world ended, and it's fucking hysterical.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll play that for you next hour. Yeah, what is it, Gary?
That's it. I'll talk to you about it during the break.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, no, because they had the wrong one for you. If you were to play it, I wanted to make sure
No, I'm going to wait till next hour. All right. Anyway, there you go.
I can't wait, because I literally talked about that on vacation. I was like, Bobo's day's coming up. I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, well, now you'll know. Bobo's, the best part of the whole tape The world is ending. Bobo, and I'm not going to tell you the whole tape, but Bobo all of a sudden goes, Bobo's not so stupid after all.
Which became a famous Fred Norris, the sound guy, sound drop. Bobo's not so stupid after all. Stacey Allen says that Bobo was one of my favorite whack packers. Was he not, Stacey, with the hair system and just the total unbridled loyalty to Howard? And what are the other things we know him as? He stole, what was it that we call it when you steal the honor? The 9/11 thing where he said his brother, stolen 9/11 valor, because he said that his brother had a heart attack on 9/11. He died on 9/12, unfortunately, but he says that I'm a 9/11 survivor or a victim because he lost a family member in the 9/11 tragedies. And he had a famous glue-on hair system, which you're going to see part of during this whack package, so professionally prepared by my friend Cyke Clyde here. You're going to see a little bit about Bobo, and there's a certain punishment that he's going to have to face. Let's watch all this go down.
He was happy he was right.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Brian, did Brian have a bad day that?
Here we go. Cyke brings it up, says, I'm with you, Stacey. He was the absolute ultimate grifter. I don't like that 9/11 stolen valor and whatnot. Exactly. So Cyke Clyde, he knows. He's a big fan too. Yeah. He said that I lost a family member on 9/11 because my brother-in-law had a heart attack that day, but then he died on the 12th is what we found out afterwards.
Day two?
Brian was backpedaling. He was like, I don't really think the world's going to end. I mean, I think maybe something fucked up's going to happen. But
oh, my God. And Widow Killer, he's a fan. He knows that this Bobo was a driving instructor. You got to turn your blinkers on. You got to do 500 feet before you get to the intersection. Yeah, he was always wanting to correct Ronnie Munn and go out and do like a drive-along with Ronnie Munn and grade and rate and critique his driving, and Ronnie Munn would have no parts of it. Let's see.
All right, listen, we got to take a break. I'll play all that for you in the next hour.
All right.
Bye. I mean, not goodbye. Adieu.
You'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Two things. You have to notice Bobo's eyebrows, the way they're growing back.
Are they growing back?
They're so fucked up. Look at
How are they growing back?
They look like two big caterpillars, but they're only growing back halfway. Like they stopped at a certain point.
You know, the other weird thing is Bobo's like one of those, he's almost like a stalker.
So this is great because this is one of the great things about either seeing it on, I used to have it on Howard On Demand, or seeing the behind the scenes, because this is actually what goes on during the commercial breaks when they kind of talk up what's going on in their universe and how they're going to kind of, hone in on it and address it and give Howard some good juicy details.
So Sirius makes these jackets. I have one. It's a Sirius jacket. It's just a little windbreaker, and it's a Sirius on it. Bobo bought one. Right. Then he had Bobo embroidered on this side, and then he had a Howard Stern patch sewn on here. Then he's got a bunch of buttons. So he's almost like, like the weird guy that tries to pretend he works for us.
Well, he has those custom polo shirts made too that he wears.
Right, so that gives you a level for the people that don't know. They're telling you that Bobo makes custom stuff. He took like a serious embroidered jacket. Like he thought that made him like part of the establishment if he had like these kind of embroidered kind of official looking items. Cyke Clyde says because he blamed it on his niece working in the Twin Towers, and he was so nervous of his brother waiting to hear from her that it gave him a heart attack. That's what our friend Cyke Clyde says about the brother-in-law.
He's also wearing camo pants, like he's going to war or something.
So what's he wearing?
Like camo pants. Let me get my notes.
You're gonna bring them in.
Stacey Allen makes a comment in between cuts here. She says, Sean Riggle, I've gotten dick pics from Jeff the Drunk. Gross. And explaining her dislike for our friend Jeff the Drunk. You little bitch. You little bitch. I pissed off Jeff the Drunk one time, Stacey, because he was on Instagram like doing like sing-alongs, doing karaoke. I'll take a request or something. And so I requested Randy Travis one time. And I said to him in the chat, he says, thank you. I'll do Randy Travis. He says, I saw Randy Travis in my wheelchair one time. And all I said was, how did Randy Travis get in your wheelchair? And he goes, fuck you, you're blocked. Fuck you, you're blocked. All I said was, how Randy Travis get in your wheelchair? Let's see. We got a cool real Matt. Everybody's enjoying this so far. I had Sirius Howard first shirt years ago. Don't know what happened to it. All right, let's keep on with this. Stacey says a fun fact, Bobo and Crackhead Bob were both from the same town on Long Island, Lindenhurst, or as Crackhead Bob said, Dindenhurst. Dindenhurst. I've only got Lindenhurst. I don't got Dendenhurst. I don't got Lendenhurst. Randy Travis sucked. There you go. Well, it wasn't even about that. It was just about getting getting Sutter, getting Jeff just to do whatever you wanted him to. And I knew he would go along with it, the Randy Travis, because he likens himself as a country guy. So, and he was already talking up Randy Travis. So I was going for like the easy pick right there. Let's continue with the vibe with the Whack Pack about Bobo. Whack Pack.
What is that jacket you have? You have a Howard's. You have a serious.
Look at this hair system, folks. Lest anyone think that's his real hair. So he would go into the studio for years, and he could not believe that Howard and Robin and everyone figured out that what you're looking at is a hair system. It's a toupee, right? He was like, I thought I was fooling everybody for years. I thought I was fooling you, folks. But let's see.
Jacket. Right. And would you sew a Howard Stern patch on there?
Yeah, I had it sewed on, yeah.
And then you have the Bobo name on there.
Yes, Matt. Dry oatmeal. Dry oatmeal. I need some.
Right. You sewed that on.
Yeah, and I had that all done. Yeah.
He's like a stalker in a weird way, right? Because like you've got a serious jacket, but the Bobo insignia and the Howard Stern.
Well, I
logo.
love this show.
I know.
You know that. I'm promoting it. You should be happy.
And someone told me you bought a whole bunch of shirts with Bobo, and you have Bobo on that.
Oh yeah.
Because you want people to know who you are, because you're famous.
Well, when I come here, you know.
Yeah. Well, you don't know your name.
What? You only wear it here?
No, I wear it all over the place.
So, Bobo, we made the world end.
So this was the kind of guy, super fan, that he was just an obsessed super fan. He would drink like Howard's bathwater. Like he was that level of super fan. And you see, he wants all the gear. Any way he could attach himself to Howard, he did it, whether he should have or not.
For you.
Yes.
How do you think you reacted to the world ending?
Oh, my God. I mean, when I came up here that day, I mean, it was a lot for me to come up to the show.
Right, you knew it. You knew the world was ending.
Right, I knew the world was ending.
You put in a tremendous amount of time in looking for a silo for your family to hide in.
I did.
And so, why did you even agree to come up here?
You know what is, Howard? I love the show. I love you so much, and I didn't want to let the show down. I first initially told Sal, no, I can't do it. He goes, come on, Howard wants you to do it. You don't be stupid. You know, world's not going to end. Just come and do it. You know, we're counting on you.
Right.
Yeah, I thought so, Popke. Popke says that he sold that tickle chair. I remember he carried on about, oh, come on, Howard, you're not going to do anything with it. I'm your biggest fan ever. I want the tickle. All I want the tickle chair. And then we found out later on that I think his wife or whatever he was with at the time said no to the tickle chair. I kind of remember them making fun of the mullet, Cyke. I could be wrong. He said, F his family, LOL. Let's keep going with this.
I said, all right. So my wife gave me hell because she says, you're going to leave us after all this?
Yeah, all that preparation.
See, the wife is into it.
Our son's in school.
Well, she's right. I mean, the fucking guy sat there for months screaming the world was going to end.
But that's what it is. I had to put up with all this stuff.
Yeah, now it's here and you're going to go to the Howard Stern show?
Yeah, she goes, you're going to go to the Howard Stern show. You love him more. And oh, my God, you had to see this. Oh, you should have had a mic on this house.
But did you feel...
They made him make the choice, and everybody kind of knew that if you make him pick Howard Stern or his family and the end of the world, I think everybody kind of thought that he was going to go with Howard, and it sure looks like he did.
Bad, like leaving your family?
I did, because I was worried about my kid, because he's on the other side of the canal. I can get to his school in time. Something went down.
So you actually left because you had to cut stuff here. You were so right. But did you say to Sal, hey, the world's ending. Why should I cut stuff? It's
when is it going to be played?
But I know, but I just don't think it. I just think, well, I don't want to let the show down. And then just driving here with the whole anxiety buildup, you know, are they going to mine the tunnels? Some idiot going to blow up the bridges? You know, which way do I take?
All right, so this is great. So Sal put together the world ending for Bobo. So they're sitting here and they're cutting material.
Oh, God.
They're in the studio. You know, we were not here. And
yeah, because we knew the world was going to end. We were taking cover.
Hey, Scott, how did Howard TV rig the floor so it would shake?
Look at it.
Like that.
Dream Man makes a great point. If the world's going to end, who gives a shit if you're famous? What's up, Dream Man? Bones up in 666 on this great day, this Thursday after Thanksgiving, man. We're looking back on this old whack package. This is Bobo from Howard Stern Show Day.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, my God.
We had an intern in Robin's booth.
Oh, and what did the intern do?
And the intern jumped up and down like a...
Okay, so of course that's Howard, the space nerd, who stepped away. We're going over a guy named Bobo. He was a super fan of Howard Stern, and his loyalty is being tested back in the days when the Mayan calendar was supposed to run out. It was supposed to be the end of the world, or Howard was his choices. So on this day, they said, hey, we need you. We know the world's supposed to end, but you love Howard so much, we really need you. His loyalty was challenged, and the following happened. Bobo was as dumb as stuttering Stut Joe, says Don checking in during this segment. Dream Man, the only way you are successful is if you are famous, according to this dolt. Let's continue on with this because they're about to really give it to him now. They're about to, the end of the world is about to occur.
Oh.
Yeah, we have like one of these weird floors where, like, if you jump up and down, it'll
Yeah,
shake.
the floor is suspended.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's called a suspended floor. Thank you, Robin. You're right. I thought there was a wire or something.
No, it's the floor's built on springs, giant springs. So if you jump, that's what. Whenever Jason walks, the whole studio shakes.
Yeah, I know. It's true. How come your level is so low? What's going on here? Somebody touch my equipment?
I don't know. Check test 1 2. Test 1 2.
I don't know how to raise it.
I'll talk louder. How's that?
That's better. Oh, okay. And then we had, and then Bobo, like they had it rigged so the lights would blow out.
Uh-huh.
And then when the lights blow out, he freaks out. And then this big announcement comes on.
Hate Jason, Stacey Allen. Stacey Allen hates Jason. Harry talked like this all the time, didn't he? He was just that Jewish instigator guy, wasn't he?
Freaked out, Howard. I really
Yeah,
thought
I
it
know.
was
You
going
were
down.
panicked. I saw the film.
I started breathing into the bag.
Yeah, he had to get like a vomit bag and start breathing into it because he was convinced it was happening. And he goes, "Bobo's not so stupid
you
after
really know
all."
your shit,
You look
man.
like a total jerk. I told you the world wasn't going to end. If you love me so much, why don't you listen to me?
Well, you know, somehow I bought into this 2012, but I'm all done with this 2012 shit.
Yeah, you're not going to.
Why wouldn't you
No
be?
more conspiracies. No, I don't want to hear no more.
You're not going to listen.
You never heard him say that before this day. He was about every conspiracy. Anytime something came up, well, come on, Howard, you never know. It's going to happen. But after they got him this good, that was it.
To the Mayan god?
No.
Like
This
Are
day
you a
for some-
Mayan believer?
No, it's just
Shrapnel.
somehow I was so fixated on this 2012 for some reason.
So why if you know nothing about the Mayans, why would you believe this?
I know. I read too much into it, the books and stuff. I seen a lot of shows on it.
You didn't read any books.
This is what happens when stupid people read.
Liar. What book did you read?
The 2012 Doomsday book.
No, you didn't. You read that?
I wouldn't have cover to cover, but I skimmed through it.
He was way gay for Howard there, Bobo.
You never read a book.
I
in your
read the
life.
Cliff Notes.
Right. All right. Well, anyway, here's Bobo. Of course, on Howard TV, you can see the action, and you're missing the visual of this maniac breathing into a bag.
Let's see. It says, what do you say? You said I thought it was shrapnel. I got scrapnel. I got scrapnel. Scrapnel was like kind of a mushed up word. You remember, Popke remembers a lot of details from these days. He also remembers Sal eating shit because he didn't produce this, but we're going to get into that in this right here. Cyke Labs says, I hated
Jason too, until they almost killed him with shellfish high as fuck at JD's crazy friend's house.
who ended up working for Stern afterward, the fancy guy. Space Chief 75 says, you always knew some shit was going down when Jason, Will, or Gary ran in with some paperwork in their hands. That's right, because they were the producers, they were the instigators. Sean Riggle says, did you see the PCL bucket of cum clips on Elon's platform? I can't say that I remember that right now. I'm spacing his name. What are we talking about? Let's see, I'm getting caught up in the chat. Bobo showed up at the hospital when Emily was born. Yes, for those of you who don't know the level of psycho, great pool there, Don. This guy was so crazy, he knew that Howard's daughter was going to be born, and he talked his way up into the close family area. So Howard would say that it was all his close family members and Bobo up on the delivery floor. He got himself. That's how much of a psycho superfan he is. Predicting lots of doom, says Jerry Lahane. Brittany Blit. It's a bucket of cum show. Bobo rode up the elevators with Howard's parents. I know that he said, yeah, he figured out somehow. Okay, that's how he got in. I thought he told him a name or something, but yes, that's how much of a level of a psycho that he is. He made himself part of Howard's family during the first childbirth. Let's keep going with this.
Howard, we can play it down if you want to see the video.
Nah, you don't have to. I've seen it 20 times already. It's so good. I read it cover to cover. You mean you just read the cover of the book?
Yeah, the cover.
Mayan book. Why would you believe in are you a Christian?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you believe in Jesus and stuff?
Why wouldn't Jesus have told you?
I go to church a lot.
Jesus didn't say it. Why would you think the Mayan God knows something?
I don't know. There's something about it. I was just.
So you forsake Jesus and believed in a false idol.
Yeah.
Howard's
You're
brother.
fucked up.
I know you made up some
You better
kind of story,
apologize
bro.
to Jesus.
Because
all right,
I thought that I heard that they said that he was kind of up there even like before the family got up there is what I thought. It was like extra creepy.
We go. Bobo thinks we're under attack on what was the
where he
date? The
shouldn't be.
21st.
The 21st.
Friday.
Right.
Here we go, folks.
Hey, it's Bobo. Welcome back to the Whack Pack playlist.
All right, Robin. So you understand Bobo is now recording something that we made up. Okay.
And my fourth song is Coldplay, In My Place. What the fuck?
Hold on,
Scott.
we got some camera shake there. Hold on one second.
Whoa, man.
What the fuck is going on here?
What is fucking going on?
Shaking.
So now the floor is shaking.
Right.
All right. So he's on edge anyway.
It's probably the building. This building sways from the. What the fuck?
The building fucking sways.
It's probably the building. All the time. It sways because we're so high up. It's probably the.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's keep going.
The building sways. Yeah. You probably thought the world had ended already.
Oh, my God.
You were freaking.
I was really freaking. All right.
Just calm down. Just calm.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, this is Bobo. Welcome back to the Whack Pack playlist here. This group here is special to me because Howard had...
I got it,
I have to go back.
What's the matter? You all right?
I like the world is ending. He's doing the world's shittiest radio.
I know. I was doing
horrible.
I was so fucked up.
He's all nervous.
This friggin' shaking here was... Oh, man.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
All right.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. You're
Yeah, the
with
building's
Sal.
shaking. Sal saying, calm down.
Calm down. Don says Bobo had a Howard Shrine. Yeah, and didn't his women give him all shit about it? Hey, Sean Riggle, I see the clip of the Perry cum bucket. We'll get some Perry talk. I'll try to make that part of it. No, Cyke. King of All Blacks drove New York Robin's house and smelled Wendy Williams' chair. Yeah, he was that freak that did that. Yes, that's his name, Stacy. Thank you. John Blitt. Bobo needs astrology book. Raccoon eyes. Yes, they would get on him about his raccoon eyes. Raccoon boy. There you go. Bobo owns the tickle chair. He did, Don, but what we discussed, remember, they gave him shit about it because I think his wife or girl, he didn't have room for it, and I think he ended up selling it, and they gave him shit about all that shit he went through to get it, and only to end up selling it. Perry's cum bucket, ha ha ha. He owned it until he moved on, and then he sold it, says our friend and historian, Cyke Clyde. Let's continue on.
Hey, it's Bobo. Welcome back to the Whack Pack playlist. And my fourth song is Coldplay. And this song is special to me. I know it was special to Howard. He had Chris Martin up here. What an interview there was. That was one of the best. Whoa, God damn it. Holy shit, the fucking lights off.
Scott, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
Now the lights blew out.
Come on, man.
What the fuck is
That's not me. That's not my
Oh, my
Scott.
God.
That's them fucking
Attention.
with him.
This is an emergency announcement issued by Homeland Security.
Holy shit!
The United States is under attack. North Korea has launched 7 nuclear missiles heading towards New York City.
What the fuck?
Several dirty bombs have been detonated in
Oh, my
downtown
God.
Manhattan.
I fucking
Do
knew it.
not
I shouldn't have
move.
came here.
I repeat, do not move.
Oh, my God.
Do not move.
Oh.
Charlie, you have your cell phone? No, shit. Dude, don't move. Don't move, they said. Scott!
Same, Cyke.
Scott! Let me call my wife.
Holy shit.
I got no fucking reception.
I got a police scanner. Should I put the police scanner
Yeah.
on? Let me put the police scanner on. I knew I brought this thing.
I can't get through
See,
to my...
Bobo's not so stupid.
No fucking...
That's my favorite line in all this.
And a sound drop was born. See, Bobo's not so stupid.
Bobo's not so
I'm gonna go
stupid.
into a studio.
First of all, what kind of announcement is there that North Korea has blown up the?
Well, yeah,
I mean, what do
7 nuclear
You know
bombs.
what it is? I'm so caught up in this day that everything is believable.
So now Bobo's talking to himself.
Fuck! Hold on one second. Hold it! We can't open the door! Open it up! We can't get the fucking door open!
Oh, no. Oh, fucking
Just
trapped
calm
like rats.
down, man. You're fucking freaking me out, Bobo.
Several dirty bombs have been detonated in downtown Manhattan.
Oh, no.
Do not move. We repeat, do not move.
Fucking door! You want to help me open this fucking door? Enough of that stupid scam.
You got to see this on Howard TV. The fucking guy's freaking out.
All right.
Dude, you're not someone I want with
Listen
me.
to him breathing. He
I
can't
know.
even catch his breath.
You're
No,
not good.
I'm not good under pressure.
No, you're not. And what are you like now? Like you're probably like, I left my family. I'm an idiot.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, I left my family, my kid. He's at school. How
Let's
am I
get back
gonna
to
him?
the
Yeah, your
action.
kid might not even be there.
Open the door! Can anybody?
Look at this. They're going for the door. Popke makes a good point, man. I think they talk about this. The matches will protect Bobo against the dirty bomb. He thought he was going to know which the direction the wind was coming from, and he would breathe the air from the other direction. Jerry Lehane remembers the line, "We're trapped like dirty rotten rats here." Propecia from India, says our friend Don. Yes. Our friend Sal always thought he had a workaround. I got an Indian guy who can get you Propecia or all of that stuff. Yes, all that. Let's say that, Viagra, all of that shit. Yes, Popke. See how the wind was blowing for those candles to work? Yeah, let's see.
Yes!
Sal deserves the Academy Award for this.
That's a 3. Hold on. We didn't get him. 1, 2, 3. Get the fuck out of here.
Now they've opened the door successfully, and Bobo's running through the halls. It's like he's abandoned Sal, and he's just running. He's heading for the hills.
This way. We're going to get out of the
They don't even know where he's running. Now, once again, look at that
Where's the
hair
rest?
system.
That's it? That's all you're playing?
There's more?
Yeah, I remember there being more.
Yeah,
When did Bobo figure out he was being pranked?
All right, so here's where it kind of turns a little bit. So now they're going to kind of get away from the prank, and they're going to talk about kind of the production of the prank, but there's still a lot of fun to be had halfway through this video. Watch.
After Sal poured the water on my head.
A what?
Yeah, what describe that?
Yeah, he goes, "Hey, you dummy, it's all hoax." You know, he pours a friggin' bottle of water on my head.
Why did he pour water on you?
I don't know
He
about
said
that,
you
Don.
fucking believed it,
Bobo
you
was pretty
jerk.
easy to fool.
Well, Sal wasn't really that thought out.
Yeah.
Like I told Sal, he should have had you record a goodbye message to your family. But there's a whole thing that where Bobo then, guys, where's the rest of it?
I need a traction. Here's the rest of it coming right up from Cyke
Well,
Labs.
Sal got pissed at me because I said, at least we're going to die here in Howard Studio. He goes, "How could you talk about Howard Studio, my kids?"
Yeah, where is all that? Sal, where's the rest of the prank?
Howard TV has the audio and the video of him running out of the studio.
Yeah, but where's the rest of the audio?
The audio was recorded in here internally, which was on.
And anybody that was a fan of Howard Stern knew that Howard was a stickler for detail. Every detail. You better nail it. You better get it right. And you better not have a personal life if you didn't get it right. And even if you did get it right, Howard expected these guys 24/7 to only think about the show. Only.
On my computer that I edited. That was this audio. There was radio audio.
So there's television audio.
Yes, exactly.
So where is that?
That would be Doug Goodstein's
But why
department.
didn't you just pull it off the thing and put it in here?
It just didn't occur to me. I put this bit together, the radio.
But don't you want the rest of the bit?
That was primarily
people want to hear the rest of it when he's in the hall and
So this would happen from time to time because Howard had a strictly radio element and then he had the Howard TV element. And sometimes only the Howard TV element would have particular audio that wasn't being ran through like Howard's board or anything. And a lot of times no one knew, or it was really Gary's probably job to, or this producer and Sal in this case, to kind of understand that and kind of make sure Howard had his proper audio. But he only got what he got from his personal cameras. He didn't care about the Howard TV people, and Howard gives him some lessons right here.
There wasn't that much in the. I mean, I don't know.
By the way, you're such an imbecile. I'm going to yell at you off the air later.
Why?
Like you're really going to get it from me.
What'd I do now?
Because I called Gary after I saw it and I said, this is a brilliant idea and a brilliant prank, but you never thought about the end game. Like if Bobo fell for it, what were you going to do?
Well, we wanted him to keep going.
Why didn't you turn to him and say, Bobo, we got to say goodbye to our families. At least we got recording equipment.
The guy was so shooken up. He was shivering like a mouse.
First of all, it's shaken up. Secondly, no,
he was, Howard.
Bobo's not so stupid, is he?
Now, you didn't think of it.
Shooken
Why
up.
don't you ever come to me
I
with the end game?
executed the prank of a.
Here's what I want you to do. Whenever you record something, say, what's the point? What's the end game? Let's say Bobo falls for it.
Right.
Now and then if you're going to play it back on the air, when he's in the hallway freaking out, why wouldn't you have the audio ready for me?
So this is Howard giving him shit because Sal had no end game other than just come in and fuck with Bobo. How did the bit end? When you shook up the studio and everything, how's it going to end? Is he going to run out? What's the end
Majority of the freaking out happened right here.
But where's the rest of it? We want to hear it.
I'm not. I mean, Howard TV has.
You should go out on the street with Bobo and say you're an idiot. You're a bigger idiot than he is.
I thought. I don't know, Robin. Did you think that was pretty entertaining? I mean, that
it was entertaining, but I didn't hear the end.
The end was him running out.
Actually, there really is no end because Sal didn't plan one.
No, I did.
But there is more to it.
Definitely more.
Where you
there
start
is more
yelling about
to
your
it,
kid.
but I covered the audio aspects of it. With
You
him
know what's
being-
funny? The world didn't end, but your world's going to end in a couple of days. Watch.
Wow.
Oh my
Thanks.
God.
I mean, I put
Because
together.
you're a fuck up.
All right, yeah, I come in on a.
Was she not the queen of piling on, or just when it was already going bad? And that laugh, like Howard said, when you're the one in trouble, that laugh would cut through your soul. That Robin witch cackle. You're not wrong.
Vacation day.
You're
Put
a
this
fuck
prank
up.
together.
A vacation day, dude. Just because I'm on vacation doesn't mean you're on vacation.
I know. I have to pick mine selectively. I don't have every vacation day that
That's
you have.
right. Good. You need to work extra hard. In fact, you should get no vacation days.
Right. See that? That's how Howard.
You should be here on Saturday and Sunday working
all the time.
Big dummy. You pranking Bobo, and then you fuck up.
Let's see where this goes.
The execution.
Why
that
wouldn't you
everything
turn
that
to
we
the guy
discussed,
and have him?
Everything that we discussed
All right,
here.
get out.
Well,
Get out.
when I'm explaining myself, get out.
Get out.
All right. Well, then apparently I can't explain myself. I covered the execution.
You explained it. You don't think.
He was in here. The prank went down. He
Get
got
outta here.
scared. He ran out, and then from there he runs into the hallway. But Howard TV, I don't have access.
all right.
I didn't have
Get
access to the
outta
Howard TV cameras. Everything
Get
I did
outta
have
here.
access to.
That's a really good analogy. Everybody's making the comparisons between Sal and John because in many ways they were similarly attracted and needy of Howard. They wanted Howard to be that daddy influence in their life. They wanted to be Howard's best friend. So very much in those ways, Sal and John were very much the same and kind of sheltered, and the stairs didn't always reach the attic with every thought.
You had 2 weeks to prepare this bit. Why wouldn't you get the audio from Howard TV?
Get out of here.
I mean, I have to now switch off?
We have before in the past.
Retarded.
All right, so when Wolfie
You're
gives you-
retarded.
All right.
Prevalent, yeah. This was a thing for a while, and that Sal had a pop key. I still don't even know which one's right to this day, my friend, because we always just go prevalent. It was prevalent. Relevant. So that was a good.
You're retarded.
When you get an audio,
You're an idiot.
Besides that,
All right,
when you get
leave,
audio of
leave,
like the block
leave.
party, do you not
Goodbye.
also have a portion of it on Howard TV?
Yeah, but we have it
There's
ready to go. Coordinate. You're a
I'm not
producer.
Howard TV. I had my part ready
Get
to go.
Get out. Your part. What do you mean? I care that it's your part or their part?
No,
Get
I'm
it
saying
fucking right.
my obligation as for audio was there.
All right.
Get out.
Great.
Space Chief 75 makes a good observation, says that studio was a gauntlet. And I believe you kind of know, Space Chief, that was by design. You know, Howard didn't want the bum rush, whoever came in the door, number one. He didn't like making eye contact with Fred or Artie or anybody. He wanted that whole just in my ears realm. So that layout of that studio was very purposeful as a gauntlet.
Bit. It was brilliant.
Get out! I thought it was very funny, and so did you. So I'm
Hysterical.
sorry.
Get the fuck out of here. You're a genius.
You said a misstatement about me, and I demand traction. That's another famous Sal quote. Sal thought that when you get a retraction in the paper, he barely understood what the word retraction meant. So when somebody slandered him, he goes, I want traction. I want a traction. You slandered me. I need traction.
I can't wait to see how you do when I leave. Yeah, we're going to see how you do.
I think
I bet you all the comedy shows are going to be vying for your incredible fucking work ethic.
Howard, I think my IQ points went up about 50.
Why?
Because he's an idiot, your IQ doesn't go up. I mean, that's even idiotic.
Bobo, do you now realize how gullible you are?
Do you think because Sal is and Sal goofed on you and you fell for it?
But I mean, I see it.
You see what?
I see how stupid that was. You should have had everything done.
Oh, Sal's an idiot.
You can see how stupid Sal is.
So this is where Bobo tries to get on Howard's side once again. Howard, he's the ultimate fanboy, so now he thinks that backing Howard by piling on against Sal is going to get him favor with Howard.
Yeah. He had you shaking in your pants, and he lets you out of the studio. He doesn't have you do anything.
Yeah, I was wondering why he let him out of the studio in the first place.
Well,
I don't know. Like he should have said, "We can't get out. Listen, we got to make a message to our kids."
This is it.
I was freaking. That's what I was thinking in my mind. Like, what's going to happen?
A moron. Sal doesn't
what
think
about
of
my
the end
kid?
game.
I was preparing my mind.
Believe me, I heard this thing and I called Gary. I go, Gary, talk to Sal and ask him why he doesn't have an end game when he does a bit.
Did you really?
Yeah. Oh, yes, Gary.
So check this out. It says, Cyke Labs says, crazy that Sal got denied and John didn't get Sal access to Howard. And Sal's a stalker, but John is a user shit show. And Cyke Labs, I think I can frame this by saying that probably his lessons learned by dealing with John and all the baggage and all the problems, the trials and tribulations that came along with being a friend with John, is probably what made him build up his shield to keep the next guy like Sal out of his personal life.
Gary, what did I do when I heard this bit?
You were not happy. I mean, Howard was not happy. He said, he sent me a note. He said, this could have been great. It's okay, but it could have been phenomenal.
Right.
And so I talked to Sal about it. It's funny because I just talked to Sal about it this morning, and I said, listen, I don't want this to be negative. I want this to be, you did a good job, but you could have done a great job. And then you tell him how fucking stupid he is.
He's a dummy. Don't stop being so nice to him. I didn't want to be negative. How the fuck are you going to be negative? You got to be negative.
We'll take a little pause here and address Cyke's comment because he says after he got uninvited to the wedding, Sal was done. So for those that weren't fans at the time, yes, Howard met the lovely Beth. He got divorced. He had a long-time marriage and had his children with his first wife. But then he was about to get remarried, and that was part of the show. They got to know Beth, but they were still single and dating and whatnot. So it was all about who's going to go to Howard's wedding, who's getting invited or not. And was it the horse face comment? Was it the horse face comment or him emailing Beth out of turn? I think it was the horse face comment, but it was fine. That's enough because Beth is a beautiful lady, Howard's now wife, but she has longer face features. And you can see that Sal is no good with words or eloquence, right? So he would do these routines or bits where he would talk about how Beth Stern had like a long horse type face or whatever. And it basically got him uninvited from the wedding. It's not what you want to be saying about your boss's wife. Let's continue on.
What did you learn? Yeah, Bobo fell for it hook, line, and sinker. But of course, now you don't have Bobo saying anything. So Bobo was scared.
We captured his fear.
Right.
We played everything in succession. With
what did you learn?
I learned that in a case like this, if we do another prank, for example, what we'll do.
What are you going to do? Not we. What are you going to do? Forget about we.
I'm going to outline it more properly.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I'm going to look at every facet of the prank to make sure
you don't even have to do that.
Well,
Hi, this is Sal Governale. Sometimes white women
make sure that we provide audio, more audio, not just.
You got it all wrong.
And hold on.
Yep. Oh, you want to keep going? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead. Keep digging deeper.
Well, I don't see why this is bad right now.
Go ahead.
And
you're going to look to provide more audio.
I have that in the
by
camera,
providing more audio. What I'm trying to do is get more out of the person that we're pranking. Get more, like you said, like ask about his family. Get
you know
more
this
reactions.
Is radio, right?
Right.
They can't see his face.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why I did the best that I could for audio purposes for the radio.
No, you did the worst you could do for audio purposes because you didn't have him do anything.
We captured all of his reactions.
No, we know that.
Right.
But you failed.
I failed in that department.
We put together a great bit, and you failed.
It will be a hit.
You failed our team.
I don't think I failed your team, considering what went down.
You failed. I'm telling you, you failed.
Considering how difficult it is to capture fear, I think I did my best. Considering how difficult it is.
You're not learning. You're not giving me confidence. Here's what you should say to me, all right? And take notes if you have to, because you're going to repeat it.
Well, come here. I'm going to write on your face.
No. This is what you're going to say, Sal. Howard, I now realize the first question. In fact, I'm going to write this down on a big fucking poster in my...
So look at this. Don is a fan, and he kind of knows. He would famously do this with Gary. And Don, I must admit, even though sometimes it was rough hearing Gary get emasculated by somebody, it made for great radio content, especially when he legitimately messed up and he would go, look, repeat after me. And he would just talk down to them in such a way as about to happen right here. Let's see.
In my stupid room that Howard built for me. There's a big poster that says, what is the end game?
Hi.
So if you have that hanging there, you're going to go, okay, I'm going to scare Bobo. After I scare Bobo, what's going to happen? What's the end game? Well, let's see. We want to get him talking because it's radio. How am I going to do that? Maybe I'll ask him a question.
Right.
Because he's Bobo. All right. Now, what did you learn?
I learned that when I do a prank call, what I'm going to do is at the end of the prank call, I'm going to say, this is Bobo. This is radio. We have to provide audio.
You're going to tell Bobo this?
Just myself. This is myself. I'm talking to myself.
All right. No, do it. Don't do it during the prank. Do it before the fucking prank.
I am doing it. I'm
Robin, is he getting it?
I don't know.
Bobo, you explain it to him. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Go ahead, tell him.
Okay, Sal, at the end, you should have had like an end game, like Howard said, that something where you had set up for me, like you know, where I would say something to my wife where I can get more audio, or more response, a reaction
an end
from
game.
me.
Right, thank you,
I was
Bobo.
making phone calls. None of them went through.
So it went flat.
And that part was cut out.
Thank you, Bobo.
Maybe we'll have to cover that on a future one there, Cyke. Clyde. You know what to do. We all remember the classic one where Jeff visited and they had a hard time getting into the elevators and he fell. Jeff falling by the elevator was amazing. That whole Jeff the drunk when he couldn't even stand up. It looked like Jeff got shot that day. Yes, it did. Camo pants in 2012? Question mark? Yep, they were a thing. Let's continue on. Here we go.
Do we not try to make phone calls, Bobo?
What are you talking about?
I mean...
All right. Robin.
Yes.
Get me out of this.
All right, let's see how this all ends now.
1,
2, 3.
Good. Now they open the door.
All right.
There, you can see it on this.
Get out of the
Look at Bobo running in the hall.
Holy shit,
everything's coming down. Where do we fucking
Go!
See, it would have been better in a controlled environment like the studio.
What do you mean get out of the building? Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do?
I have no idea.
We're fucking trapped like rats.
Just sit tight like they said. We'll just have to wait. Dirty bombs? What the hell's a dirty bomb?
Oh, I knew it. Sal, I told you about it. They can set it off in a fucking briefcase. And it's a nuclear device. They set it off and all the...
Look at that. Now, keep in mind this hair system because you're going to see something later because there's going to be a punishment involved.
Fucking particles going up in the air. Could fucking take us all out.
It's a hair system.
Oh, God.
That's why I fucking brought matches to see which way the fucking wind's blowing.
Oh, my God.
I see that on Doomsday Preppers.
There's the match comment about that's why he brought the matches with him.
Oh, man, what am I going to do?
Bobo's not so stupid, is he?
Oh, poor Nicholas. I didn't even say goodbye. Yeah, I did say goodbye.
Die hard,
This fucking
DYE.
blows. My wife was right. She's... Oh, my God. I shouldn't have fucking came
Where's
here.
Sal? He's not hearing this?
She told me that. Now they're fucking home and I'm over here. I'm stuck here.
Because that's a
And
perfect
Howard's not even
opportunity.
here. At least fucking die with him.
Wait. Back that up. They're missing it.
Oh.
Robin, you can't talk over this. Hey,
I
back
know,
up. Back
I
up.
know.
This is great.
Bobo's not so stupid.
So Bobo's freaking out. Bobo's in the green room panicking. All right, go ahead. Play that.
Hey, that's me. You woman. I'm on the off.
This is Bobo's
They're
great
fucking home and I'm
monologue.
over here. I'm stuck here. And Howard's not even here. At least fucking die with him.
Dude, that's what you're thinking about right now? I
No.
got 3 kids at home. You
I
worried
know.
about Howard not saying goodbye to you, asshole? How the
They
fuck
got
you
the
think I
look. They
feel?
got the lights out in there and
Oh,
everything.
shit,
I mean, they
fucking
really
hot.
went all out for this.
You got a fucking paper. I gotta have a paper bag.
Right, Pop.
No, I'm fucking hyperventilating.
All right, sit down on the couch.
I fucking knew those fucking bastards.
Koreans.
Those fucking sneaks. They're fucking North Koreans. That little fucking cocksucker, that fucking young one. After his old man fucking kicked off. He's a fucking lunatic. I mean, did they intercept these fucking missiles? We got a fucking Star Wars program they put together that fucking Reagan did. Was it fucking working?
Now he's breathing into a bag, Robin.
Just calm down. I'm sure we'll get out of this. Just take it easy.
Oh, I was supposed to pick my kid up at school. Fucking sucks.
Oh, man. So there's Bobo breathing into a bag. It's really funny. It's great on TV.
Oh, that's a riot.
Oh, man. Did the bag help?
Yeah, it helped a little bit.
Why were you breathing in a bag? How does that help you?
It's like, you know, when you exhale your air, it just somehow, it just calms. It has a calming effect. That's what they say. I don't know. I just felt it calming for me. I mean, nothing real is going to help me that day.
You need to go out on the street.
Yes.
Here we go.
And we're going to tape it. We're going to have audio. And you're going to have to say the following. Gary, what are we having him saying? I forgot. We wrote it down. We planned this.
It's on the sandwich board. Where did it go?
Where's our sandwich board? Bobo's going to go out on the street. Oh, there it is. Oh, good. It says, I am a moron. I thought the world was going to end. What's it say on the back?
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, good. So go down on the street, wear your sandwich board, and then go up to people and say, I just want you to know I'm a moron because I thought the world was going to end.
Okay.
And we'll see their reaction.
Now, Howard, he did agree to wear his toupee on top of the dunce cap.
Right. Now put your toupee on top of the dunce cap.
On top of that?
Yeah. You got to do it, man. You made a total idiot out of yourself.
Oh, Jesus. I have to go to that length?
Yeah, come on. Get that toupee off. Come on. You don't look that good with it, so don't feel bad. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Get that.
All right,
Get that.
So you've been seeing the hair system, folks. And once again, let me remind everyone that he came into the studio for years with this hair system on. He swore he was fooling the world, and then they would make the comment about, "Well, you're wearing a rug, right?" But you can tell that. And like, yeah, everybody, Stevie Wonder can tell that that's a rug. So it was like many years where we didn't even see him. Let's see. He could teach driving like a mug though. That's right. So it was years before he actually shown his bald head. But after many trials and tribulations and now ultimately kind of doing this F-up thing, they thought he should pay a little punishment. So now we're going to see it.
Thing off. Is it hard to take off?
What I don't do for the show, huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Take that thing off. And your wife's probably happy too. Get a mic on that. What is it, glued in?
Making noise?
Does it make noise when you take it off?
No.
No? Is it hard to take off?
A little.
Look at he's struggling.
Why are you struggling?
Because it's stuck.
Bobo, is it glued on?
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, man, I'm totally humiliated. Nobody's going to see this, right?
Wow.
No one's watching this.
People.
Bobo.
Oh, my God.
So your whole face is tan. Do you go to a tanning bed?
No, I don't.
Because the skin
I'm
on
a
your
health freak. I don't do nothing.
The skin on your head
Sun.
is the skin on your head is pink. Now where's his dunce cap? Put that on.
Why are we letting him wear a cap? That head is very funny.
Oh God!
And now put your can you glue his toupee to the top of the dunce cap? Let's see. Get it up there, Will.
This you collect skeletons. Well, that's what we
Go
got
ahead,
a bunch
Bobo.
On the
right
streets
there.
of Manhattan, and I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. And
Go
they're
up
gonna
to
look for some
somebody.
takers now.
Go ahead. Walk up.
Yeah, there's
to
a guy in a
This is
blue cap there just
humiliating as it
staring
gets.
at you.
It doesn't get any worse than this. Okay.
I don't think he can hear us.
I mean, I guess he was more probably humiliated showing the guys in the studio the bald head, but I agree. He should have been made to kind of just
Excuse
sport
me,
the
sir.
bald head out in public.
Oh, hello, ma'am. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. Did you think the world was going to end?
That's it.
No, I think we're doing just fine.
That's it,
Thank
Poppy.
you. Yep.
Gargamel.
Thank you.
From the Smurfs.
His sandwich board is even a mess.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. Did you think the world was going to end?
Guy doesn't want to talk to him. Find the Mayan. He'll talk to you.
No comment from that man.
Right.
Oh, this is a nice gentleman. Excuse me, sir. Let me say this guy. Excuse me, sir. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end.
People are trying to get somewhere.
People don't want anything to do with him.
See, it's like the plague here. Excuse me, hi. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. Did you think the world was going to end?
No.
No, not at all?
Nope.
You have no...
Yeah, notice he's the only idiot who thought that.
Okay.
One more person. Maybe someone else.
Hi, how are you? Oh, you on the phone? Okay. So, hi, how you doing?
No time.
Listen, I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. What's your take on the
I have no time. Ask her.
Oh, okay, you got to go somewhere? All right. Have a good day.
Do you harbor any resentment for the way that they sort of piled on something that's already been completed and they weren't there in the moment with you?
No, it wasn't their job. It was me. I took the ball. I was supposed to run with it. I think it was a good job. It was played. It was spoken about. Everybody was laughing when it was played. But there was an element that could have made it a lot better, and that's where I screwed up.
Do you think if someone else produced this bit, they'd be getting the same flack you're catching right now?
If they produced it the same way I did, and they were missing that element that Howard wanted, yes. If they produced it without it, probably not.
All right, man. Keep your head up. Let's stay positive.
Keep your head up, Fauci.
On the conspiracy again. I may watch some programs, but I'm not buying into it no more. I'm done.
You've turned into a skeptic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm officially done. I've come back to reality, and I know now it was stupid, and I have my head screwed on right, hopefully.
And they... And there you have it, folks. Let me take that down. There you go, Vit. There you go. They have BF's whack package, the Vibe whack package, prepared by my friend Buffalo Gang, Cyke Clyde. Thank you, Cyke Clyde, for preparing so professionally that whack package and that cool intro, that bumper that you put on the beginning and end of that. There you go. That's what we do right here on BF Live. And I see a lot of your suggestions in the chat about like Jeff the Drunk falling down by the elevators and so many other great elements that you guys are throwing out there. I know that we'll take these under advisement, and when we can tackle them, we'll do them one at a time, folks, and we will have the Vibe whack package where we'll do this kind of as often as we can, but so many great moments from back in those days. The Gargamel people were saying that he looked like without the hairpiece on. So that was fun, man. We got that kind of entertainment. We were spoiled to have that stuff every day being fans of the Howard Stern show. So for those of you who are Howard Stern fans like Popke and everybody, I hope you enjoyed that look back. And maybe some of you people who never saw it and saw that for the first time, I hope you enjoyed that. Looking at my package. We all stared at my package. Well, folks, I think we got to leave on this positive note right here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read a few chats. I'm going to give you some plugs, and then we're going to ease on down the road because I got more fun to get to tonight at 10 o'clock East. Let's see what we can get to. We're going to read a couple chats, and let's get on with this. Let's see. West 11 Bravo says, even if they actually are idiots, there is something disconcerting about people who deliberately debase themselves for some perceived fame. Yeah, some people have no shame in their game, West Bravo. That's what they call no shame in their game. They just want to be famous, and they don't care what it does to their life. Sal must have been going through 143. 143, that's another one. He found the numbers 143. His wife was texting a random guy, a mysterious man, a coworker it turned out to be. It's 143, I love you. 1 letter, 4 letters, 3 letters, I love you, right? It was like secret code. That's another one. We're all adults here, says Sean Riggle. Speak for yourself, Sean Riggle, and because of your enthusiastic desire for Jeff the Drunk, maybe we'll go that way, buddy, and we'll feature some Jeff the Drunk in Howard Stern Show coming up on a future episode of the Whack Package. Sal smoking a cigarette from India, the blue e-cig, that's right, see? This guy was such a buffoon that we can think of things off the top of our head. He's done so many silly things, like he would get the blue e-cig, the vape from India or something like that. He would get his medicine from India. Great package, BF. Only thank you to my friend Cyke Clyde. That is a Cyke Labs BF Live, the Vibe kind of joint Buffalo production, if you will. I'm Stephen Dorff on Golf. Cyke Clyde, what's up? Says Sean Riggle. Sal's wife was quite the looker. Yeah, she was a cutie, and definitely Sal. Yeah, he married out of his range, I think. BF's account of everything from back in the day of Stern is the best. Thanks, Cyke Clyde. Man, bro, that is the highest praise I can receive from somebody who took the time to put this stuff, to digitize this. And that's the reason I have it to present to you. So if the person that cultivated this said that I have some good facts from back in the day, you love it, I appreciate that. That's high praise from you, my friend. Thank you for your co-production on that. Jeff, the fun and lovable phone booth jacker offer. Yeah, and I saw the one where he was handcuffed to the lady. He had to stay handcuffed to her, and she was like crying for her life during that. That was a horrific one too. Oh my God. Christy shooting Sal's ass was hilarious. How much fun did she have doing that? Shooting those paintballs, but taking shots at his ass. That was a lot of fun at Sal's ass. I remember that, Don. That was cool, says Sean Riggle. I'm glad you like that, buddy. Cool, man. This is what I love doing, Sean Riggle. I like having fun with you guys. Up next is Sal's Hypnosis. Well, yeah, my cock is gone. My cock is gone. The famous "my cock is gone" line from the hypnotist. The hypnotist stole his penis. Shamon, Shamon, Sean Riggle. Very entertaining. Bobo clip, says Jerry Lahane. One of them, anyways. The emotional friend. That's right. 143. Whoa, Space Chief 75 checks in with his most colorful and 5-month chat and says, great show, BF. Thanks to you and Cyke and Nightbot for all the plugs of my store. You got it, man. And as it always tends to do after one of these membership chats comes up, it says that Space Chief 75, it just became and continued his sponsorship. We got the emotional friend, Hair Lamp, says Don. Cyke Clyde says, the next one, I will find some Jeff stuff, or like the last Whack Pack Enclave when he was too high, LOL, and Wendy was there. That'd be good. My cock is gone. Popke remembers that one. Where did my Where did my cock go? My cock is my life. My cock is everything. I need my cock. That's right. A hypnotist actually fooled that guy, that mental giant, into believing his penis was actually gone. We'll have to do my cock is gone. Either that one or the turtle one. I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle. I'm gonna have babies and I'm a turtle. Put it back. Put it back. Put my cock back. Stacey Allen says, I was doing shots with Sal at the comedy club when he puked. It was on Howard's show and made the block party shows blow up. Stacy's from that kind of general area. Docs, I think you've told us you're from the general Long Island area. Space Chief Gold from Jerry Lehane. Nice Stacy from Don. Prevalent or Prelevant, says Daniel August. He remembers that. So what is it, Don? Did he mess you up too? Is it, it's very prevalent. Prevalent. He wants traction because it was a very prevalent or prevalent story that somebody told about him. Thank you for your 20 today, Daniel August. Thank you for your donations all throughout the year, man. I really appreciate you. Jerry's getting the love from Space Chief 75. Articulate John says, remember when he fell off the stage? Yes, we do. And I know we've touched on that because Beetlejuice kind of cracked on him about, yeah, you dumb motherfucker, you the one who fell off the stage. Sean Riggle checks in and says, good day, Daryl Nathan from Public Access. It's not for everyone, but it's Hoya adjacent. Thank you. Thanks for the reference. Thank you for the suggestion there, Sean Riggle. Thanks for hanging out and having fun, and I'm glad you ultimately ended up enjoying that. Even though Bobo isn't as great as maybe Jeff the Drunk was as a whack packer, he had his own crazy merits, buddy, so I hope you enjoyed that. Cyke Clyde says, whoa, a member for 6 months. Thank you, Space Chief, for being a bro. I love this chat and being a part of the vibe. And that's what we do. Cyke Clyde, you guys are the vibe. We are the vibe. Just Mike checks in and says, hey, Bobby Fran, hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you did too, Just Mike. And let us know when you start your show up, friend. Stream Melons lets you know that my friend Cyke Clyde just re-upped again. Sean Riggle says, take care, you hosers. And I say, take off, eh? Have a great rest of your day, eh? Maybe if you're around tonight at 10 o'clock East, maybe you can come by 100 Proof Podcasting. That's where me and Chris and Sean sit around and I smoke and we drink and we laugh and we play videos and have a lot of fun. 10 o'clock East tonight. See you then. I'm a big turtle and I'm pregnant. Popkey remembers that one. Prevalent. Widow Killer says, Sal thinking that World War I was his first war was hilarious. How about him, Widow Killer, and Ronnie Mund seemed the most affected by that hypnotist when he came in there? Because yes, Ronnie turned into a girl and wanted to know what it was like to feel like a penis. It was a whole thing. The pizza shop, yes, he was traumatized by he didn't grow up in a pizza shop. Sal said the pizzeria. I grew up in a pizzeria. Cyke is getting this shout out from Space Chief 75. Don says he worked at his dad's pizzeria. Stacey Allen says, I also used to get pizza at his dad's pizzeria when I was growing up. Cyke, the vibe. That's right. It's like a Buffalo vibe joint. It's a Buffalo Gang collab when me and Cyke Clyde get together on something. Buffalo Gang. Thank you, Cyke, for making me look good. Good day, you hoser, from Sean Riggle from Popkey. Just Mike says, I did thank you very much. I'll be starting my new show on New Year's Day, 8 o'clock East. All right, Mike. Well, I don't know if it's going to come up as Just Mike, but you're welcome to throw whatever the name the show might be in, or maybe your website, or get it to me and I'll turn it into a proper link. Widow Killer says, Sal's dad beat the shit out of him with a loaf of bread. He did. Stacy was a Sal stalker at LOL. Ronnie has a smooth pussy. Ronnie has a smooth pussy. There you go. Ronnie, right. Ronnie wanted to bone Mike because he got shot and was a bad boy. Stacey Allen says, LOL, Don, I didn't know it was his dad's place until I actually met him. I was pretty tight with Sal and some of the other guys back in the day. That's how I know Shuley so well, too. Well, I'll be damned. See, we learned something by watching BF Live. It'll be under Just Mike. So look for Just Mike right out of here on YouTube on New Year's Day, 8 o'clock East. One of our other chat friends is starting up a show. Don says, okay, wow, okay, about that. Hit the like button on that ball bag. Sean Riggles, number 25. Who wants to be 26 or higher, folks? Well, thank you all very much. I trust and hope that you enjoyed your last 3 hours or so of live original content right here on BF Live. This is my show. This is our show. This is The Vibe 213. So let me do my plugs here, folks. Today is Thursday. So like I said, no Perry or nothing like that tonight. I'm going to be hanging out the next time you'll see me tonight. 10 o'clock East, once again, 100 Proof Podcasting Channel. That link has been also running throughout the entirety of the show. We're going to hang out on Replayables, watch some funny videos, hang out with some crazy people. And I must say that for 10 o'clock on a Thursday night, we do get a great crowd in there. I thought that maybe people would be like more like, well, it's a weeknight. I don't really want to start drinking at 10 o'clock at night. But we do have a great turnout. So maybe you can be part of that turnout tonight at 10 o'clock East, 100 Proof Podcasting, which is right there. Click on that. Give that a subscribe to, and join us tonight at 10 o'clock East if you're not done having fun. Peace, monkey face, says Don. Oh, stop it, Popkey. Have a great day, everyone, from Just Mike. Cyke, thank you for that Buffalo joint jam we did right there. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for your contributions and for raising my game and giving us all some great entertainment. So, for my friend and great collaborator, Cyke Labs, Cyke Clyde and Ding Dong, the Mrs. Cyke Labs, for everybody in the chat like Popkey and Stacy Allen, everybody, too many of you to name individually, for my friends Bobby, Nick, and Scott, who couldn't be here today because they have other things to do, and they do shows other times in the night. Dream Man says, late Christmas, everybody. It's Christmas and I'm already drinking. Well, there you go. We'll keep drinking and just tune in tonight at 10 o'clock East because it sounds like you're already there, Popkey. So for all you guys tonight, for Space Chief 75, everybody in the chat family, thank you for joining me here today on episode 213 of The Vibe and helping me create The Vibe. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you on The Vibe. But the next time I'll see you is tonight at 10 o'clock East. Bye for now, man. Peace and love, and keep coming back every day for more BF Live, The Vibe.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.